Hello everyone. This is Backward News episode 146.
User was
I
moved to your
appreciate
channel.
you watching, and yeah, thank you. And as we started the podcast, we were gifted a very special gift. A very, very special kind of gift. The only gift. You know, it's a... I don't know. Kyle, what do you... Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
special.
a certain kind of special, right? You, like,
I'm
Chris
gay.
is... well, I mean, you are gay, yeah. You know, everyone here has something special about them, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a plain white male who is straight.
Fair, yeah. Okay.
I'm a straight white male in America. I've got all the luck I need.
Yeah. Do you like, Chance, do you ever dream, like, in straightness?
Oh,
What? Ever dreaming straight?
He wishes he was straight. With all that privilege we have.
You know, because you know how many times people ask me, like, oh, do you dream in color? It's like, Chance,
How is
do
he
you
supposed to-
dream in straightness?
Okay, but here's the thing. Yours doesn't even make sense. You dream in color, because you have no idea what color
Exactly. That's mine. Also doesn't make sense when I ask you, do you dream in straightness?
is. Because I know what heterosexuality is, so it's possible that I can
I mean,
dream
but like,
being straight.
I guess yeah.
Like
Have you ever had a
dreaming and have a
dream that
wife.
you're straight and then you woke up and threw up everywhere?
Probably.
I mean, it's not unlikely that you had a dream at one point that you were straight.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like the center of your, like, I'm straight. It wouldn't. You probably wouldn't realize it, but you might find
I've
yourself
definitely
being
had dreams
interested
where I've-
into a girl. In yeah, things like that.
It's
Um,
also entirely possible that you don't remember the dream because you on average have 8 dreams a night and don't remember.
Or
like, any
or
of
he
them.
remembered it and didn't want to remember it and blacked it out.
True. That
The experience was just so horrible.
Yeah, he was just so upset with the lack of penis in his life.
lack of penis in his life.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't have one, so.
Yeah.
So you're like
Unfortunate.
deprived.
Yeah, he needs something.
Dick pride.
Yo, if anyone is interested in Chance, follow him on Twitter at Daddy Katucci.
Yeah, please.
No one's
I'm
interested in
lonely as
Chance.
hell.
You know, I
Well,
still
hello,
shout him out
hello.
anyway.
What the fuck, Rucker?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Who the
Whoa.
fuck just said that?
That was Anthony.
I did.
You know,
I hate
so
it.
I will throw out a quote that I heard one time, and this is a powerful quote because it stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, you once told the Chance he's the only person that's ever looked bad with a thought filter.
He really does.
Yeah.
What? But
When did I say that, by the way?
I think we were playing like tabletop.
we play Tabletop Simulator, yeah.
Hey, you looked... Oh my god, that dog filter, you look like a serial killer in that picture.
It was like one
I
of
have a better one.
okay, with the dog filter.
No, without the dog filter, where I look good, though.
Okay, well we're talking about the dog filter.
Oof, fuck
All I'm
the
gonna
dog
say is the
filter.
one that makes you look like a serial killer, James.
I'm over that one. There you go. Look at this. Look at this new bomb one. Okay, so I'm like,
Oh, is this the kid one?
no.
Oh, this is
So,
the
like,
one. What did I comment on this picture? Was it hiding a cage? This one? Because I commented like all kid
Oh,
pictures
your hair
now.
looks like a cloud. That's what it looks like. A
Cloud.
cloud.
You
Yeah.
realize my hair is always very puffy like
No,
that.
you still kind of look like a
Oh,
serial
is,
killer.
wait, is that your latest Instagram picture?
You know, so I
That I'm
will.
talking about?
I will throw this out there. Yeah, I think it is. And
Yeah.
do you look like a mix of serial killer, Nick Cage, a little bit of Gene Wilder, and that
Damn.
and that other guy you said last week? That
The
I
kid from
remember.
Shameless?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, all of them.
Shit, because that fucking movie was awful, by the way.
What?
Oh,
Your
you
favorite
said.
movie
Yeah,
of
you
all
said
time, Science
that.
movie. That was so goddamn boring.
What,
movie?
Network?
Shit. What?
Network or Boyhood?
The
think-
Boyhood one.
Boyhood's... I don't know how
Incredibly
you thought it was
fucking
shit.
boring.
I don't know how you thought that was shit.
What was that one
The
about
acting was
again?
Terrible. The sound was.
Oh, was that the
terrible.
one where
video
like the
was
kid
terrible.
like grew up and like they grew up with a camera next to him and like he deprived of actually
Yeah.
growing up?
You guys don't know
that-
good film. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure.
did.
I haven't. I still have
Fucking
not
absurd.
seen it myself.
I'm pretty sure
to be honest.
most fucking
It was an
organizations
interesting
rated as one
experiment,
of
but
the.
it was not good.
I'm pretty sure most organizations rated as well as one of the best
It
films
was
of all time.
fucking awful.
You're fucking awful.
Damn.
Because we all know the movies that win the Oscars deserve to win the Oscars. I mean, they throw money at the Oscars.
Damn.
Anthony,
Also,
this
if I
is-
send it to you,
so Chance, you
Yeah.
need to click this link real fast and look at all these.
Okay. What is this? I'm following a link that goes to another website.
It goes to a website.
I hate you.
So it's
Bunch of Pokemon
Yeah.
with Chance's face on them.
yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
It's actually pictures
Yeah.
of Pokemon with Nick Cage's face, yeah.
you please clear yourself?
But it's also Chance's face.
I don't
What's the difference?
There isn't
Fuck
any.
you!
Oh wait, no.
you.
Chance is gay. That's the difference. I don't think Nick Cage is gay.
I mean, he could be.
I mean, he's not like openly gay.
I mean, he could be, though. It wouldn't surprise me.
Uh-huh. Chance, hey, Chance, hey,
What?
is Nick Cage gay?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're gay. You should know.
No, he just has a,
Don't,
just a
don't you have
terrible
like
gay
some sort of
idea.
innate sense?
Yeah. So you like feel it, like you have that vibe going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it in my dick.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all
So
he
so
had
when
to
you look
say.
at Nick Cage, do you feel that in your penis?
Yeah, my penis retracts inside myself because he's so ugly.
So is that?
Whoa.
So I'm gonna use string logic real fast, my man. And you look like Nick Cage, and you say that Nick Cage is ugly.
Go back to TV, you fucking cancer logic motherfucker.
You know, look, I'm not a Brazilian Counter-Strike fan. Don't even play like this.
This happens because I am from America.
It's because I'm from Bulgaria, isn't it? No, but...
Does this happen because I am from America?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you're a straight white male in America, you have all the luck you need.
Yep.
Is that how that goes? You've only said it 50 times, so thank God I got it right this
I'm a
time.
straight white male in America.
Dude,
I've
your
got
voice is
all the
worse than
luck
Nick
I
Cage's.
need. Shit's gonna work out for me. No?
No, I don't know this song, I just heard you say that quote. I'm like, a lot? Yeah. So, before the podcast, we were talking about books a little bit, you know.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
were.
yeah.
If you guys, if you
Like
guys
half
want,
a second.
yeah, for half a second, and I'm like, wait! We should save this for the podcast! Yeah! Yeah, that's how that happened.
And on that quiz of top 100 books, seeing if like how many you've read.
Oh, did you actually do that?
Yeah, the average thing was like 6 or something like that, and I got 6.
Alright, so,
I got a little more than that.
oh, you can just check them and do it. Okay, I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
as we go.
Yep.
I don't really read popular books.
Yeah.
Um,
Hipster.
Number of them, just cause.
Okay, now I'm
I
curious to
don't
see how
consider
many of these I've read. I feel like it's definitely more than 6.
Oh god, is there a thing that I have to do now?
You don't have to do it, of course.
If you want to read a good book that's not on there, read Crime and Punishment. Oof. Oof.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay, I
Oof.
will throw
What?
this out there. As
Why-
it's
why'd you
getting
become
to
a
like
dog?
the middle, like 20s, 30s, I haven't really read any of these. So like, this
I read
is
enough.
where, this is definitely where like I see where people have 6 because I saw in the first like 10, and I've read like
Yeah,
6
you
of them,
Mhm.
and
And then after that, you read like,
Guys,
Yeah, I
let's be
haven't-
clear, if
haven't
you
heard
saw
of
the
these.
movie, it doesn't count.
yeah.
in the first
If
6
it-
of
if
them,
it-
I've read 3. Like To Kill a
Yeah, then
Mockingbird,
you
The
scroll
Hobbit,
down
Catcher in
and
the
there's a
Rye.
lot less.
Yeah. The
Wow,
Outsiders.
okay.
Oh, I love The Outsiders.
I
Yeah.
actually didn't like
Alright.
that one so much.
I
You didn't read The
read
Outsiders?
7.
I read The Outsiders, but it was for school, and it was in like 7th grade, and I didn't love it. Probably
You
just because.
What?
Wait, what didn't you like? The Outsiders?
The
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Outsiders was Stay Gold, Pony Boy.
I didn't.
A Golden Pony Boy.
I just
Is the
didn't
Outsiders on the first page? Because I read them. I might forget to click it.
it's
Um,
on-
You have to actually,
yes.
like, actively read. You can't just look at the title. Like, I mean, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm reading them, but like you're really just skimming.
So, how many did you read, Rachel?
I had 14.
14, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Which ones have you read?
The page is loading. I can go back to it as soon as it loads.
Okay. Did you read, Harry Potter? You know, and do you have to complete the series for it to checkmark it?
I didn't check it because
No,
I didn't
because
finish
it showed a specific book for some of them.
Oh, yeah, it said
Like, I
it said
checked Dune because I did read the first Dune book,
it
and
said-
I also read the first Hitchhiker's book.
yeah, it said Order of the Phoenix for the Harry
Oh.
Potter, and I've actually read that one.
Yeah, I've only read up to the 3rd book, so I didn't check it
Okay.
because I haven't finished the series.
But yeah, the only ones I got were because if I could check the if watching the movie counted, there would be
Yeah.
like 20, but that is not true. So I got Harry Potter, To Kill a Mockingbird, Catcher in
I
the
got
Rye,
11.
Fahrenheit 45, Forward 51, whatever that book is, The Giver, Outsiders, Lord of the Flies, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
after
I'll
number
take that.
18, I haven't read any of them.
But if you want to read the Hitchhikers, I got it.
I might take you up on that one day. I just
I actually
reading
have
first.
I have the Ultimate Edition. It's all the books in one.
Ooh, I actually probably will take you up on that someday. Maybe like
That sounds like a
on a
great
break or
bedtime
something.
story.
Oh, it's an amazing story.
yeah, literally after number 18, I haven't read a single one of them.
I think I had a few beyond 18.
Yeah, there's like good books and stuff I've read, but like they're not on here.
Mhm.
And this is book series, right? This is the best.
Some-
This is the best
books.
100 teen novels, is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think.
Oh.
this
Wait,
is-
whoa. By the way, time out. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and actually, technically, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. There's a lot of nerds read Hitchhikers and Dune, which is why I've read them.
Yeah, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people have read, like... Okay, so you know what? Now there's a one called 25 Movies Nearly Everyone Has Seen, and I have to see how many of these I've seen.
Oh god, this is gonna be the whole podcast because
Yeah,
I'll
send that
leave
to
the
us.
podcast.
Okay. So it finally loaded for me, so I can tell you which books I've read. We've got The Hunger Games, To Killing Mockingbird, The Fault in Our Stars, The Hobbit, The Book Thief, The Outsiders, Speak, The Ugly Series, Tuck Everlasting, Stargirl, and then the next page, we've got Delirium, and then there's a long pause here. I had Matched and then the Gallagher Girl series, which is I Tell You I Love You, but then I'd have to kill you, which is about teenage spies.
And
Right?
It's a very girly
Totally
series.
Spies, the best TV
Totally
show ever.
spies. I was about to say.
I've only read seen 16 of these movies.
I've seen 25.
Same.
25. Yeah. I have legitimately seen all of them.
Scene.
Wait, Chance, which ones haven't you
Scenes.
seen?
Haven't I seen?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen
So-
the original Terminator movie in completion.
Really?
I've never seen Avatar.
Wow.
You haven't seen Okay.
Which Avatar?
No, it's the
Not the shitty one.
yeah.
Not the one that makes
It's
you cry.
it's
that
the
they
one
made it.
where the
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 blue
re-
people.
yeah.
Okay, Tony, I've seen all these movies.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I've seen all
so-
25 as well, yeah.
I've never seen. What the fuck is Babe? I don't know what that
That's
is.
about the
It's a pig.
Bo-Ramu.
that's a pig.
Bo-Ramu.
I've never seen The Princess Bride.
Oh,
What's
that
that?
one's a real that's a real
Tony,
mistake.
take him out of the
It's gonna be a
podcast.
real
He needs to
problem.
watch it right now.
Chance
I've never
out of
seen Little Mermaid.
Okay. I mean that's
No,
a kid.
what is wrong with you? You're,
All right, so
I've never
you
seen
should've watched
Little
Little
all right, what other ones
I've
haven't you
never
Is that
seen?
seen
possible?
Snow White.
Oh my, I have seen like none of these.
I saw
Are you
those on
serious?
VHS.
I'm serious
Tony,
here.
it's 'cause
I
they're
can
like
go
3
through
Yeah, I
years
saw
the
old
them
ones
on
that I've seen.
VHS, Kyle.
Same. Hi, Chris. I didn't know you were here.
Kyle, how many of these have you seen? Have you
How
looked?
many? What?
Oh, have you looked at the list there?
I've not seen Princess Bride, but I saw
Okay.
the rest of the movies.
All right.
How have you
I haven't
not seen The
seen-
Princess Bride?
Princess
It's
Bride is
amazing.
so-
Princess Bride's probably it's in my like probably top 10 favorite movies of all time.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
everyone keeps
Books are
saying that, but I
better,
don't
by the
believe
way.
them.
it's
Princess,
incredible.
dude, it's a great movie. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's funny. It's like everything you could ask
You
for.
killed my
Adventure.
father.
It's
Now you
like-
must die.
It's so,
My name is
I don't
Inigo
know.
Montoya. You killed my
You killed my
father.
father.
Prepare to
Prepare
die.
You do
I-
not
I
have
know that
four
meme, I've
fingers.
just never
Okay.
seen the movie.
So
What is it?
Inconceivable.
I've also
I don't
never
think that word
seen
means what you think it
Aladdin,
means.
Cinderella, and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You haven't seen Raiders of the Last Ark either?
Nope.
Which was the one before that?
Really?
I
Wow.
have no clue. I've never watched any Indiana Jones movie.
Okay. I mean, I haven't completed the series. I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've literally, there's not one of these I haven't seen and that I don't remember either.
Oh.
Oh my god,
I
you're a
can
fucking
read the ones
loser.
that I haven't seen.
Dude, so hold up, Chance. All right,
Yeah.
let's go through them real fast. As a kid, I knocked out like all of these because like someone put me in front of a TV and made me watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, true.
as a kid, and if I discluded movies I saw as a kid, well, like 19 of
To
these
be
are
fair,
like
though.
Disney movies.
To be fair though, you're not going to be watching Tony as a straight 20-year-old white male. You're not going to be watching The Little Mermaid.
No, right now the only movies
you
on
would.
this list that I
said
would watch.
straight 20-year-old Chance.
I've never even seen it, so.
But the only movies that I would think about going back... Okay, let me go from one to, like... That I would totally be like, you want to watch it? You know what? Yeah, sure. There aren't
Bride.
many, because I would watch Princess Bride. Maybe I'd watch The Dark Knight again, because it's more recent.
Jaws and Indiana Jones.
You know, I've seen them so many times that... For me, like, there's some movies I can only see, like, 5 times and then never want to see them again. Or even just once for a lot of movies. Like, I never want to watch that Avatar movie again. I've seen it like twice.
I don't want it. It's not even that good.
I've seen it twice, and that's enough for me. The Terminator I've seen like once, and I'm fine. I don't really care. The Princess Bride I'd watch over and over
Yeah.
Oh
again.
my god!
That might
I
be.
Can watch... Tony, so right in front of me right now, I have a pack of Princess Bride trading cards. Like
That's amazing.
deck,
Oh my
like playing cards.
That's so cool, honestly.
On a level of like 1 a chance.
Did you guess how gay he is? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
What?
On a level of 1 to chance how gay he is.
Princess Bride.
What were you saying? Okay.
The Princess Bride has like an incredible merch store. All of it's like officially licensed merchandise, and like it's all made by, you know, people, like it's official merchandise. You don't really get that very often, and if you do, like it's sold in like Hot Topic and like FYE and stuff like that. Like these shirts could be, but they're like official stuff, and you can buy it on a Princess Bride website, and they have
pretty cool.
official like costumes and cosplays that they make. And, like, it's just so amazing that you can buy, like, buttons and mugs and t-shirts and all this stuff from, like, with quotes from the Princess Bride. And it's like, this is so precious. Because you don't always get that when it comes to, like, movies or shows that you like a lot of things that you watch. You have to go searching for, like, I don't know, anime stuff. Like, if you want to
Anime.
if you want to get an Attack on Titan jacket, for example, Attack on Titan does not own a very specific jacket for them. You just have to buy it from the many things available, and they're all different, and they're all made by separate people, manufacturers in China or America, wherever it is you buy it.
Hey, Kat, I'm
there's
sending
no
you a link
official
right
one.
now. It took me 5 seconds to find this.
Just for an example. You don't always get, and like, do you see an Attack on Titan website where you can buy the official merchant? Like, it's always through a second.
You know,
Party.
I'll be
Like,
honest
it's-
with you. I'm kind of
Third
sometimes
party.
I really
Third
do
party,
like
it's
that you're not buying it straight from there because it's probably fan made. So there's a good shot. It's good quality, or really shitty quality, one of the two, and that's probably
Also cheaper.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Because like if you're paying, I'm not sure if the company's name made Attack on Titan. I don't really know. Don't really care. But they probably would charge like $100 or something. You would get for like $30.
Plus, I find a lot of official merchandise for a lot of, like, TV shows, movies are way shittier design-wise than ones that
Oh
are
my god,
fan-made.
Yeah,
fan
fan-
is so
fan-
much better
yeah,
sometimes.
People who make fan-made stuff often put a lot of effort.
It's because they
into
give a
their work.
fuck about
Yeah,
it. It's not
they,
just out there to
they're
make a
making it
dollar.
because they
'Cause they-
really have a passion for the thing they're making.
Yeah, and it's something they want to wear.
Exactly, right? Like, a fan of, like, say, Star Wars, for example, right? They make Star Wars apparel, right? They probably make it really good quality because they're making stuff that they would want to wear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When, like,
And it's good
like
to
Disney
support
would
these
just be
people.
like, you know, yeah, let's mass produce that thing. What
Yeah.
quality?
And
Eh, it's fine.
It is
I'm
good to
never gonna buy
support
it
those
anyway.
people that make those things, but like once in a while, it's nice to have like it's pretty. It's a nice website, and it's nice, and it's such a like not really obscure movie, but like it's not super popular. Like, people don't talk about it.
Are you still talking about the Princess Bride?
The Princess Bride is a very popular
It is
movie.
really popular, but like it doesn't come
You're
up.
just
to top-
wrong.
Yeah, I've talked about The Princess Bride a ton in person.
Well, but I mean, like, it
to be
comes
fair.
up and then you talk about it for like an hour with somebody and you have a really good conversation, but then like it doesn't happen for a couple months or weeks.
I mean,
or
like,
whatever.
Well, yeah, because
I
you have
will-
to physically go out there and be like, hey,
Yeah.
have you seen them? It's
I will throw
Oh,
this
wait,
out
there's
into
no difference.
perspective.
Guys,
just
Wait,
go to
hold
anyone
up.
and go, hey, blah, blah, blah,
I
blah.
wanna throw the caveat in here real fast. Is that how often does someone bring up any other movie? Probably
That's-
that just same
Yeah,
ratio.
that hasn't come out within the last 2 years.
Yeah, and that's not
True
Star
enough.
Wars or something that like all of the nerds love. I can say that because
It's-
I am a nerd,
That's
right?
true.
Because like, if you said, TV series Firefly, no, there's always some nerd that's gonna like
No,
every
I'm
day
the
mention.
asshole who would do Firefly, but
I love Firefly. I loved it. But,
Same. Firefly's got you.
see, we're all
Yeah.
nerds. Yeah, see, that's the thing.
But again, it took 5 seconds and we got to something and we could talk about it. It's
Yeah.
hard. Like, you have to physically try.
Yeah.
And I know, as a nerd who's still in high school, it can be scary to try. It's okay.
Yeah, so sometimes you're like, I don't know who the nerds are around me, right? So all you gotta
So the
do.
best way to find out
Yeah.
is to stand up on the table and then just go, nerds assemble. And the people who don't run away
Or the
and
nerds,
still
yeah,
don't
yeah.
approach you are the ones you want to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
So
They don't
true.
want to talk to you, but like, you have to
No,
like.
I mean,
They're
like, the
checking
people
by
who
the
physically run away, leave them. The people who actually run to you, they're idiots. The people who just kind of like
to just like
sit
kind of
there
stay. Yeah,
trying not to make eye contact with you, those are the people you gotta go after.
exactly. So basically, next time you're at lunch, okay, just stand up on the table and do exactly that, and then you'll know who your friends are. You might get detention, sure, but you know who the nerds are, and that's what's
Yeah.
important.
Can I just interject real quick?
Yeah, of course you can, fellow nerd.
So, Kat, why'd you send me a Snapchat earlier that told me to send a side profile of my face?
Because I really like to look at people's side profiles. It is my aesthetic.
Okay.
You're fucking
Alright,
weird.
Kat, you're just really...
You know
Please,
Yeah,
can you
right.
do it though? I really
No,
want to
no, do not do it.
Your
I really
aesthetic.
want
No. You're fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
Your aesthetic.
I'm so sad. All I want to do is look at people's noses.
It's like some
and look
weird
at people's,
fetish.
like- It's not a fetish.
Got a
Kat,
fucking
you've got
nose
on
big
say
nose.
that you love
It's
noses.
the,
You have a
Nose fetish.
I'm
It's an
just an
aesthetic.
artist.
Yeah,
It's super
it's an
fetish.
aesthetic fetish.
Yeah.
no,
It's not a fetish.
yeah, it's a. 'Cause
promise.
if
Yeah,
it's a fetish, if it's a fetish, that means you get some sort of like sexual thing from it. you
It's
know?
not a sexual thing.
And yeah, so it's not a fetish, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kat, it's a fetish.
It's.
Fetish.
But will you please send one to me?
No!
It's just I want to see what your nose looks like from the side.
I have a big nose.
Weird.
I'm not gonna make fun of you.
No,
like
I don't
noses.
care. I don't care. You're weird.
I'm not.
I'm not feeding your fetish.
It's not.
Chance,
You
Yeah,
just admitted
can
it was
Google noses.
Chance, do
It's
me a
easy.
favor with us. Can you send me a side profile just to spite her?
No, because he'll save it and
Fuck
send
you.
it to her. Don't do
No,
it.
I won't.
Yeah. What if you
You send me one
screenshot
just to
it?
fap to? Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh.
You're gonna make me
If
cry.
you wanted pictures of
Ooh.
Chance
Don't tempt me with
to
the good
fap to, you just go on his Twitter.
Fact.
Easy.
Hey, go on my
Okay,
Cat, go on my
actually-
Twitter. There's probably a side profile there somewhere.
I actually probably right, or at least
Yeah, just
enough
keep-
from the
Actually,
side,
probably.
yeah.
that like you could see it.
There's probably,
I've
slight side profile.
I've seen Chance's nose in person.
Shut up.
Oh,
Well, I mean, like
let me see
I
it.
didn't just be like, "Hey, look, hi, Chance's nose." No, I mean, like I've met Chance, so like, but, yeah, Chance, we met once. I forget that a lot, though. Yeah, good job, Chance. Proud of you.
Proud of me for what?
I don't know. I'm sure you fill in the blanks with something you've done recently.
Let's see. What have I done recently?
Have you done anything good recently? No, it's good's not a good word for you. Have you done anything
horribly horrific?
yeah, anything not scumbaggy?
Anything to
What
not
do you
ruin
mean,
Secret Hitler, you son of a bitch.
No, I said not scumbaggy.
Yeah, but that implies that I usually just scumbaggy shit.
What?
Chance, I've known you for
What?
about 4 weeks,
No,
only over the
no.
internet. I'm gonna go with a yes there.
No, Chance, no, I'm not applying. No, I'm not
I'm
applying
one of
that
the
at all. No.
And you know what I did on? Okay, so last night was Friday night. What did you guys do last night? Let me preface my answer with that.
What did I
I
do?
worked.
You worked. Okay, Kat, what'd you do last night?
What did I do last night?
Okay, Hydro, what did you do last night?
It's a good question, Chance.
His
You
right
do.
hand, it's easy.
I didn't do much. I prepared things for a craft fair that I had today. Woo!
I studied. That's exactly what I did last
You
night.
studied?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent my night volunteering, okay? So please, tell me again how I'm such a terrible person.
All right,
Volunteering doing what?
What?
Doing what?
Last night I was volunteering for a, function for fucking, school.
For what?
For a school.
For a
My
pool.
town's, like, elementary school was having some fucking fundraising function and I volunteered for it.
Why?
Because I'm a nice person.
There you go.
Volunteer hours.
I already
Did you
have,
need it for
I already have,
graduation?
like, over 100 volunteer hours and I only need 60. So...
Someone's trying to look better on his college applications because he's such a horrible person.
Yeah, good joke, buddy. I am such a
joking.
nice person. You know how
You know,
if I wonder, I wish I could calculate how much I've donated to charities in the past year. You know what?
You know,
That's
I'm gonna
one
put this
scummy
out there.
thing to say.
Donald Trump also
Yeah, he does.
donates to charities.
Shut the fuck up.
So
You
you're
guys see
saying
that-
you're comparable to Donald Trump right now? Is that what you're saying? You
guys
are
see that whole-
I am
comparable.
furiously scrolling your Twitter page to find.
You really
side
want to see his
profile
side
of you?
profile, that don't you?
I
It's
found
a fetish,
one
I'm
that's like a
telling you.
3/4 photo, so I can kind of see your nose, but it's not.
Sorry, this content
It's-
isn't available.
What?
Yeah, whatever you like to.
And guys, did anyone see after the second debate? Okay, so during it, Trump said something like, "I know some of Hillary Clinton's great friends take huge deductions, like Warren Buffett." Okay, the next day he came out and was like, "I'll personally hand my tax returns to Donald Trump, and he can see that last year I donated over $2 billion and only 10,000 of it was deducted." And I was like, "Damn, what a G."
What a nuts
Imagine-
guy. Yeah.
What?
So what a nuts guy.
Yeah, right? What a nuts motherfucker. He's got some big nuts, I bet, too.
You know, I'm gonna leave that one
Up to your imagination.
to find out.
you ever see a celebrity and just like, wow,
No.
what his balls are?
No.
No,
No, it's
not even a
not.
little.
You know,
I
God,
think it's just.
can you weigh in on that?
Not even
you,
once in a while.
That's
no,
not
I,
even, like,
really
funny.
think
this
that's
is
you.
this is honestly one of the things that I can say. I'm like, no, I've never had that thought before.
never
It has
experienced
never
this.
crossed my mind, not even once.
I've never had sexual relations with that woman.
No, see, what you have to say is, no, I did not sleep with that one. I was up all night.
I did not have
Chance, why
sexual
is there a
relations with
picture
that
of
woman.
you sexually eating a banana?
Oh, I remember
Don't,
that.
no, please don't.
So, there was this one time, I was playing CSGO comp, and, so
But not
I
band camp.
yeah, at not band camp, and I was pimping out Chance's Twitter, and a guy in chat said he was gay, so I'm like, oh, follow my friend Chance on Twitter, and he made his profile name at Dedicatushi and put that picture as his profile for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah.
And then he added me.
I know. I'm like,
I
Adam.
can't
told me he
find
wasn't
one.
gay.
You're so
Yeah, it was
mean.
upsetting.
I was kind of depressed.
You know, I tried, Chance. Okay.
Yeah. You failed, though.
Look, dude, you know how many
Well,
times
why-
I
Look who's
put,
talking.
right?
Yeah, Nathan, you're fucking talking, you little ugly gay piece of shit.
He's straight. He turned you down.
Oh, here's a picture
Dude,
from when
he's
your
gay,
hair
he
was
just doesn't
blue.
know it yet.
I'm growing facial hair to repel you.
Okay, and now we're into all the pictures that cover your face.
Oh,
So-
but you're never gonna see. You'll see his
Yeah.
good pictures of his middle finger.
Yeah,
That's
it.
and
That
like,
picture that I sent 10 minutes ago doesn't cover my face.
Yeah, you know, honestly, more recently, the pictures I've seen of you, you're not covering your face anymore.
Yeah, that's
That's
mostly because I lost a good bit of weight, so like I look better now.
You know, see, you have to have confidence in yourself, Chance.
Mhm.
Just always say you look good. Okay.
this photo is incredibly unsatisfying. It's only a 3/4 view, so like I can't see the side profile.
Look what you did, Chance. You've left Cat unsatisfied.
Ooh, classic chance.
Well, I mean, he's gay. The chances of him satisfying a
Yeah,
woman
I'm
is
not trying
not
to
very
say
high.
If
Like,
you were happy with the current situation.
yeah.
Can you please? Like,
Can you please?
can you please?
Can you like please?
Well, if you would just not leave it open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you just
No, I
didn't
mean,
have a
I
nose
wanted to
fetish.
send me-
If you weren't so adamant about it, like, please, I need a picture of your side profile,
I
please.
asked him politely the first time.
But then, like,
So then
you went immediately
you,
to the
like, total
please, please,
paparazzi
please,
fangirl?
like, about 12 seconds
Please,
later.
please, 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 please.
Because you were so intensely against it.
Yeah, because it's weird. I
It's
don't want
not
to feed
weird.
your fucking I don't want to hear you moaning
It's not a
over
fetish.
the
It's not. I
podcast.
promise you, I won't be doing that.
Yeah, you will. Don't lie.
I can promise you that.
Why? I'm not. My nose isn't hot enough. You don't
I
like
mean,
fat
not-
noses.
I don't know what it looks like, so I can't prove that to
You
you.
don't like big fat
Why?
nose. Big long
I don't know, I've
fat.
never seen a nose before.
I
How would
really
what would I
actually-
use for reference?
Exactly. How would you even know?
Can we?
I've never seen a nose before.
I just. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Can we have a
Nathan,
discussion
okay.
about this real quick? Like,
What?
all right. I don't know if we had.
About your nose
Oh
fetish?
boy, here we go.
No.
Here we go.
I don't know if we had this discussion before about like sort of features on people that you enjoy that aren't
We have,
necessarily.
and yes, we all
Yes.
agreed that it was a fetish cat.
It's not.
It's a fetish.
Alright, so, alright, go ahead, finish your question. Okay.
I mean, if we already discussed it, then we don't need to.
I
discuss
don't
it.
remember actually talking about this, to be fair.
Okay.
I think we might
Um,
have.
If we did, it was like
Oh, it
100
doesn't hurt to go
episodes
back
ago.
over it.
It was, if it's over 100 episodes ago, we can talk about it again.
Okay.
Is that your rule of thumb?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
basically, it's physical features that you enjoy in people that aren't necessarily
We
things
did
that
talk
other
about
people
this, yeah.
notice first.
Okay, I do
like,
remember
Actually, yeah, we did
Everyone-
talk about this.
We
and that
did.
was not 100
No, it wasn't 100
ago.
episodes, but
Yeah.
we can talk about it again really fast. I remember saying that, like, eyes and, like,
Mhm.
teeth, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like everyone notices eyes. Everyone usually says eyes and hair. Like that's
I definitely said
typical.
hair.
But like,
I think you did, yeah.
if
Speaking of
Um,
hair, Chance, your hair in that picture, on fleek.
hmm
I know.
yeah,
You-
but like just
instead of saying I know,
features-
you should say thank you, Nathan.
Thank you. I know.
There we go, better.
I
Improvement.
fucking
Baby
look
steps.
sexy. That picture, I look so adorable. I'm not even gonna lie. But you know, whatever.
Well, there's my one compliment to Chance for like every 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, Nathan.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
got
mean,
you
it's
got
not
it.
a compliment.
You got the one.
Kind of
so.
hard to compliment someone who's like, oh yeah, I know.
And
I'm kidding.
I mean,
hello?
you compliment yourself enough that like Nathan's like, yeah, I don't have to.
I don't compliment myself.
Yes, you do.
But,
You yeah, okay, Chance.
What?
and
Chance.
you also don't go, what?
What? Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You don't Scooby-Doo up in here.
Yeah,
It's
Chance.
more like
Raggy.
Tim Allen.
Hey, Chance,
What?
I'm gonna ask you one question real fast.
Yeah?
What do you say every time you share a picture of yourself? You say something along the lines is, look at this sexy motherfucker.
That's not always true. Always.
I think if it's like 95% true,
That's not. It's not 95% true. Look, that picture that I just sent. You know what the caption was?
No, when
It's
you
good night.
that's not what I'm saying. When you say it to like us and you share a picture.
Okay, sometimes.
No,
That's
not
like
sometimes.
90% of the time.
Yeah, it's like 99.
Yeah.
I can't think of
My
like
dick.
I honestly can't think of one time where you've ever shared a picture of yourself and you didn't preface it with like, "Look at how beautiful I am" or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I
screw that.
totally don't look like Nicolas Cage in this photo, and you always do.
It's the same thing. That's the same statement. Yeah. You know, and then I'm gonna go back. We're gonna come full circle real fast. Earlier in the podcast, Chance said, "Hey, Nick Cage is not an attractive person." Chance looks like Nick Cage. So one could just assume one thing means the other.
I hate you, Hydro.
Hey, we're on the
Okay,
same
well,
team. We both hate.
Somebody is typing.
Please die.
Kyle.
him.
What'd I do?
I wasn't paying
Typing.
attention, but apparently you're typing. But I don't care really, to be fair.
Kyle's doing really good at this guy right now.
I'm proud of you,
Do we
Kat.
have any topics that we...
And by that I mean literally all teams think I'm
What do you
cheating.
mean, Kat? Kat, do you have a topic? Is that...
I don't have any topics, but you have a list of topics, so we could
You
cover
just,
one
you
of
just,
those.
you just assume that I... Why do you just assume that I...
I
I mean, I have a
It's
topic.
not like
A
we
list
run
of
a
topics.
podcast or
Yeah,
anything.
I do have a list of topics, but Anthony, if you do have a topic, we're more
Yes.
I mean,
than happy.
Nintendo just revealed their new system. Does
Yeah,
anyone
the
have any
Nintendo Switch.
thoughts about it?
Yeah, it looks
The
stupid.
Nintendo NX, my favorite.
Isn't
Nvidia
it
finally
called like
got
the
a
Switch
contract
though?
for a game console for the first time in like 20 years.
What'd you say?
Nvidia finally got the contract
Oh,
for the
yeah,
game
fuck that.
console.
I think it looks cool. I'm interested. The big thing about it though is battery life and what happens if you drop or lose the tablet.
For me,
Wait, what happens if you drop or lose it?
I don't
that's
know.
what
That's
he's
what I'm saying.
questioning,
That's
yeah.
my thing. Like those are my questions. How is the battery life on it, and what happens if you drop or lose the tablet?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me,
So if you drop or lose the tablet, you don't have it
you know,
anymore.
as someone who hasn't bought a Nintendo product in a while, this isn't
I haven't
something
either.
that's gonna make me buy a Nintendo product. This isn't like the thing, you know? Like, this isn't like a
It's not
revolutionary
huge.
thing that like it's gonna make me jump on it. I had a lot of friends who are really into the idea of it and like really really like it, and I'm like, yeah, but for me it's like when I play video games, unless if it was at someone's house, right, and like I was hanging out at their house and they're like, hey, let's play a Nintendo game on my Nintendo Switch, I'd be like, okay, but I'm not
So-
gonna go and buy it myself. So
Same.
I'm getting what.
yeah.
I'll definitely use it like with a friend, like if someone has it. But
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna
I
go out
play
of my way
like
to
I'll
play
play like what I have friends have like the Wii U or whatever. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'll play like Smash Brothers on the Wii U or something every now and then.
same.
Play Melee or nothing, because what the fuck?
I don't like Melee
Oh
that
my
much. to be
god, you're
fair.
just a horrible person. Melee is not even that good of a game.
Melee
I'm-
is the best of the Smash
Dude,
Brothers.
No, it's
Kyle,
not.
Kyle, if
By
you
far,
want,
it's
if
the
you
one
want
that
my
doesn't
honest
punish you for being
opinion,
good.
It's a true statement.
Kyle, if you want
It
my
is.
honest
Alright.
opinion, Melee might be my least favorite of the Smash
Thank you.
Brothers.
It's
I
the only
hate
one that doesn't
Melee.
punish you for being good at it. In Brawl, you trip.
Okay,
and
so
they just
I'm
slow
gonna
down.
ask you, are you
I'm gonna
are
just
you
say one
looking
thing.
at this from like a competitive viewpoint or just like
I played it a lot.
how
so it's
fun
always
the
competitive.
game is?
Because
Because-
it's not fun
yeah,
to just pick
'cause-
up and play.
Kyle doesn't Nintendo games
Yeah, okay.
Kyle
correctly.
goes hard, okay?
Because like
Listen,
if I had to
It's a
put
Nintendo game. It's not supposed to be viewed as a heavily competitive game. So that whole notion of, well, it punishes you for being good. It's a
That's
game
the
for
point.
fun, not a competition.
Brawl literally punishes you for being good. You can trip over yourself.
Yeah, that
Listen,
way
I never
your
said
moving
friends who
Brawl
don't
was
play
better.
that
I
often
think
can
Once
play.
again-
4 is better.
I
Once again,
like
it's not a game that's supposed to be played as a competition. It's a fun game. It's not like
But it's
there
big
there
hard
is, I will
for
throw this
games.
out there. There is like a decent pro scene for Melee, and you know,
Oh, I know.
everything
That's what I mean,
on
it
every
still
pro
is
scene on
Melee
their own.
because
Sure,
the newer
it's
ones
fun.
are shit.
For me, like if I had to give an order, there's been 4 Smash Brothers, right?
This is the, yeah.
Okay, so my
this is
favorite,
too
my
far.
see, I feel like your favorite one is the one you played first most of the time, because my
No, I
favorite
played it
one.
64 first.
Okay, yeah, I played Nintendo 61 first, and it's probably my favorite. It's very like limited, I guess, compared to other. I think it has like
Super
10
limited, yeah.
characters in it,
Like
I think.
8.
Well,
I think it's
10.
only 8.
or 12.
Is it 10?
It's 10 or 12.
Oh
Well,
shit.
Yeah, because it's not 8 because just definitely weren't 8. But yeah, Anthony would know, so it's
I'm
definitely
pretty
12.
sure it's 12.
Yeah, because it yeah.
I could be wrong though. It might be.
Oh, okay.
more
Let's.
than that.
Oh, hey. Let's see. Luigi.
Yeah,
It had
Mario.
Luigi, Mario. It had Yoshi. It had Donkey Kong.
1 second. I'm just looking it
It
up.
had
Falcon.
Captain Falcon. It had Fox. It had Samus. It had what else did it have? It's been, Ness. It had Ness. Jigglypuff, Kirby.
And
So
Mario,
that's
Donkey Kong,
10.
Link, Samus, Yoshi,
It's 12.
Link
I'm
Fox,
looking at a
is
picture. It's
11.
12.
And what's the one I didn't name?
Fox.
I said Fox already.
You said Fox.
Possibly.
Yes, Yoshi,
She's part of
Kirby, Fox,
Jigglypuff?
Pikachu, Jigglypuff.
Pikachu. I didn't.
Captain
Why? How did I not
Falcon,
name
Samus,
Pikachu?
Link, DK, Mario, Luigi.
Pikachu
12
was the only
right.
one I didn't name. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh,
that
you
one.
know, say what game
uh,
I am because that's interesting.
Um,
You said them all in a different order.
I literally just read them off of a picture.
Oh, okay.
for me, like that was my favorite. It was just because I played a lot of it when I was a kid. And then I would say the Smash 4 is the most recent one, right? I like that one.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I think Smash 4 is better than Melee. I don't like L canceling and bullshit that is essentially glitches.
Exploits, not glitches.
And then
It's
for me,
bullshit.
for 3, I would say Brawl 3 and then Melee 4. I just wasn't
Brawl
too...
is definitely my least favorite.
I liked Brawl. I played it decent. See, Brawl's probably the one I played the second most, is because Jacob had it and I'd go to his house a lot and play it. But,
I searched for a Wii for months when they initially came out because they were sold out everywhere, and just to get that fucking game, and then I got it and I was so goddamn disappointed I sold it. And the Wii.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, and then...
Hashtag fake fan.
You know, Melee, so Melee was okay. I mean, for me, like, obviously everyone has their opinion about games and whatnot, but for me it just wasn't,
Yeah,
it was,
right.
if you told me, like, we're gonna play Smash Brothers, and I could, and, like, you said it was Melee, I'd be like, oh, okay. And if it was the other ones, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy. Because, I don't know, I don't know, the gameplay in Melee I like the least, I think.
I still have my GameCube in the box. Like, it's...
Like, unopened.
I still have
in
it.
a box, rather, I should
Yeah.
It's
rephrase
out
that. It's in
and
the
ready to
box
play
over here. Yeah.
at any time.
I can
I
just-
also have
yeah.
my NES and my PlayStation 2.
Ooh.
Nice. My
Um,
brother has the NES and the...
I still have my Nintendo 64. It's hooked up, so.
What was that?
I wish I
Justin?
still had mine.
He said he misses
I
PS2.
miss my PS2 so much.
Sly Cooper in my bay.
Oh,
Nah,
my
man, I'm a
Ratchet and Clank
64.
collection,
Fucking...
hello?
Like, Goldeneye and, like, Custom Robo. Like, Custom Robo
GoldenEye,
was,
LMAO.
okay, Custom Robo was GameCube, my bad. But Star Fox 64... Goldeneye was the shit. What, did you not play Goldeneye?
GoldenEye,
Karate chop
LMAO.
matches all
It
day.
was so good, dude.
You guys are so
Yeah, I
fucking
mean-
old. LMAO.
If we're talking about like Nintendo 64, dude, the only games I remember playing were like
Ocarina of Time.
Smash
Oh
Brothers.
my god, how am I missing this? 1998.
I played
hello?
like Pokemon Stadium a lot. Played the hell of that
Oh.
game.
Ooh.
I played
So
Pokemon
true.
Stadium too.
And
Nice map.
then what else did I play? I still have like all my games. I really could go the other room and look, but I'm not going to. I also played.
Hydro,
What's that?
sell it to me.
Sell it to you? No. No. Dude, I've had that thing since I was legitimately like very, very small.
But did you get the expansion
Legitimately,
pack?
like,
And by that I
very
mean more RAM?
It's a normal Nintendo 64. Like, there's nothing special.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, the thing, the little red thing you can buy and plug it in.
The what?
The expansion pack.
I don't think I have that now.
Uh,
I see. I don't even know what
Go
that
Padres.
is.
Casual.
fucking pod racer, dude. What
Star
about
Wars
that?
Pod Racer? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude.
played that. I have it.
Wave race.
That was Pod Racing was a fun game at the time. Now, when I go back and play it now, I'm like, this was not fun. Why did I like this game? Have you ever had that happen to you guys? Where you really enjoyed a game and then like for nostalgia you went back and played it and it was horrible and you're like, why did I like
Super
this?
Mario Sunshine.
I didn't like Super Mario Sunshine.
Every
because
time I
couldn't
play
it over.
Nila,
I felt like an eruption as I asked this question, so
This is why I
Oh my
don't
goodness.
play Need for Speed games now, because I know I'll be disappointed in them.
Yes.
Because they're amazing in my head.
I don't know.
but they're so bad.
They're so bad when I watch them play.
I remember when my brother would play that, and I would like watch him, and I was like, "Oh my god, I want to play that game."
I want to go fast.
Need for Speed,
Yeah,
I
just
liked
make
them
pretty
when I
cars.
was a kid. I remember like playing them. I just don't remember anything about like playing them. Like I remember that I played them. I
Mhm.
just can't remember anything like about the games.
Okay, I
Oh,
replayed
Oh my god.
Need for Speed Underground 2
Mhm.
like a year ago, and it still holds up compared to what that genre's progressed to.
Good.
Good, yeah. I'm happy. You know.
Like,
Can you
the
make me a
physics
white
aren't
Evo in
quite
it
there
with-
because, well, they didn't have that much to work with, but as for, like, customization and storyline and actual cars in it and everything else, like a variety of racing, stuff like that,
Mhm.
it completely holds up, and that was super disappointing.
Yeah, because Vince got the new one, and I was like, "What are you playing? Like the old one?" He's like, "No, this is just came out." I'm like, "Oh, I don't." Okay.
Oh, no.
Like the clip scenes are exactly like the same kind of like. There's no actual actors. It's just like a frame of people and just talking, like drawn on.
Dude,
Yeah.
I liked those games back in the day, you know? Does anyone else have a game that they were really disappointed by, though, when they went back and played it? Heard,
What I'm not disappointed by,
what?
Ocarina of Time holds up.
Nathan,
Never
you
disappointed.
said Super Mario Sunshine? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Was it bad when you came back and played it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I can still
it's
go back and
super
play
hard.
Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and just rock through that game. I fucking love it.
I never played any of the Paper Mario games.
First two were really
Damn.
good. The third one was alright. Sticker Star was horrible, and I don't have any word on Color Splash yet.
I would tell you I would
Oh, yeah, that
not
came
like
out recently,
Color
didn't it?
Splash
Yeah, I'm
because
currently
of
playing it. It's not bad. It's not as bad as Sticker Star, but I would like it if they made it in the same fashion as Thousand Year Door.
I really am not. Alright, Kyle. Oh, I'll miss you, Kyle.
Boy.
Boy, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle's leaving?
Yeah.
We can do that? I don't have to sit here for 2 hours? That's amazing.
If you don't want to be on the podcast, you never have to be, you know.
Plus, last week it was 3 hours.
It was, and that wasn't even on purpose. It was just that we just kept talking.
I think I just left at one point last
You
week
left
'cause
like
I
an
had
hour
shit
and
to do.
30 minutes in, I think. Yeah. Around
Oh,
there.
I had shit to do.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Like, no one ever has to be on the podcast.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You do.
I was
that's what I'm
threatened.
saying. I'm the only one. Did I threaten
was
you?
not supposed
Did I
to be
actually
there, but
threaten
she
you
never is.
this time? Because
No,
I've know
not today.
I was going to say I've know I've like playfully threatened you before about not coming on. It was last week. I think.
Today you didn't.
Last week I
But-
think I did. Yeah. Didn't I tell you that?
You've done it several times,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes to get Chance on, you have to threaten his life. So, yeah, you do what you have to
True.
do.
Yeah.
I'll do what I have to do for my podcast. You know, if it means
Yeah.
threatening murder, I gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do what you have to do.
So while we're on the topic still a little bit of video games, for like nostalgia,
Mhm.
have you guys
Here we
ever
go.
played like any video games that you played when you were little, like really little, like your childhood games that you don't like yeah, everyone played Mario as a kid, but I'm talking like old computer games that you played when you were like super little, like before computer games were like really actually
See,
a thing.
That's a
Are you
thing.
talking like Discworld? Because I played some Discworld.
I don't know what that is, but it could probably be what the sort of thing I'm talking about. For example, I don't know if any of you have heard of Zoombinis, or
The reason I've
Winning
talked
Mansion.
about it is because you've talked
Or-
about the
The fuck is a
zucchinis on the
Zoombini?
podcast before.
Zoombinis are the
Oh,
best
what have you done, Chance?
ever. But there's a number
I
of like
forgot
Jack's
Discworld was
Attic.
What a
actually
Zombini is.
I honestly
series.
do remember you talking about the
Agreed those.
Zimbabweans before.
Mhm.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
You did talk about something.
Yes, I have talked about them before.
And I actually
It's
do
honestly
remember
great.
calling them Zimbabweans too. Actually, last time we talked
Yeah.
about
I
them.
think I remember you saying.
Yeah. I think I'm reusing a joke.
Zimbabweans.
The Zimbabweans is a good game. You know, it's about the culture and everything of
Yes,
Zimbabwe.
yes, definitely.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. Of course.
yes,
Of course.
yes. So,
Of course.
So,
what
like,
what
I-
about the xylophone? Do you want to talk about
What?
your game?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm just listing off some of the old games that I used to play. Like, there was Jack's Attic, and then there was, like, you know, the Jumpstart games. I don't know
Oh
if
my
you guys-
god, love those.
Do you guys
Jumpstart
play those?
games? What are jumpstart games? I don't.
They're, like, with the dog, and they were, like, like, I don't know, you, like, they're so hard to describe.
I remember those games.
No, I don't think I played any of these.
There was a
games.
bunch of them too.
Yeah, it was, like, kindergarten through, like, 5th grade, I think.
Yeah.
So that time frame is completely irrelevant for me. Got it.
Well, I mean, I don't
Like
know,
that's
I
what
think
their
the
target
games-
audience was, but
Yeah,
about
at the
it.
time. Like,
yeah, but
there was,
you need to give him heat. Like
I don't know if
We
you
You know,
were-
because like when
we
you
were
were in
in grades
kindergarten, I
a
was
different amount of
not.
time
In,
than he
yeah,
was.
when you were in kindergarten, I was not in kindergarten. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but,
like,
I don't know if the games came out years before.
that's why. Like, if it came
They
out
were
like,
old though, because my other older siblings played them.
okay, yeah, I've never heard of Jumpstart game. So
Really?
Really? That's surprising. I don't know. So,
No, I don't know.
If you
what
guys
these
ever
are.
remember just playing like video games as a kid, like on the mostly the computer games, because you didn't
Yeah.
really have anything other than like Game Boy games. Computer games were really the first sort of thing before consoles and
So I
actual.
will throw this out there.
Video
I
games.
didn't own a computer when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, no. We didn't own a computer until like I was like deep into like elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
We got a computer like I was in elementary school, but it didn't have internet access.
Oh yeah.
So-
One of my friends from elementary school, I think it was probably like kindergarten, first grade, second grade. I had internet in my house. I think at that point.
They
But, like,
use
I
you
would
for
go
your
over to her
internet.
house.
They use you for now.
They use you for your internet.
No, I would go over to her house, and I would I don't know, we'd be bored and we'd go on the computer, and like I felt deprived because she didn't have internet, so we would have to use like MS Paint to entertain ourselves. Like I kid you not, we would use draw in Paint.
You guys never
And-
played like board games?
You ever done that? That's
I
amazing.
mean,
So why not
obviously,
board games?
We
Yeah,
played with
I
other
like
things,
board
like,
games. I still do.
Oh, woman, why not dolls?
We did play with dolls. Like we had Polly Pockets
Fair.
and all that stuff, but like there's a computer right
so
there, so we were
sexist.
like, yeah, let's screw around with
Do
that.
something on the
Assume her
computer.
gender.
Yeah,
You know,
Even though have no internet.
yeah.
Classic
and, like,
gender
Most with
jokes.
backyard sports. That's weird.
Oh,
Reminds me
backyard
of-
soccer was the shit.
Dude, hockey. What are you talking?
Backyard soccer, dude. I was a
Backyard
backyard
baseball.
soccer
What are you
pro.
talking
You know, I realize you guys are talking about playing video games, but I was like, wait, do they just mean like playing baseball?
Playing soccer in the backyard.
Because I
Baseball
did
in the backyard.
I did that, but not I didn't play in those games. Yeah, like at our school computers, there's a game called like Treasure Island. I don't remember what it was about.
Oh, yeah.
Where
I
did
remember
this
that.
sound
Treasure
familiar?
Island.
I remember that.
It was like, it's so hard to remember what it was about. Like it was, you just played as a guy on the island. That's literally it. Yeah.
You were just a guy.
Yeah, like, I don't think there was any like storyline behind it or anything. You just were like there. What other games did I play? There were games, so I just can't. But they were like at school, and well, at home one time I played the SpongeBob game. That was fun. I don't remember what it was about.
The
though.
SpongeBob game.
I don't remember what
Which
it was.
one?
I don't know. It's really old and it was on the computer. I don't remember.
Oh, dude, I remember playing a SpongeBob game on the computer too.
It might
Oh,
be the same.
did you
game.
guys ever play like the Zack and Cody game where you'd have to
No.
go through the
Zack and
thing?
Cody was like popular on Disney by the time I no longer gave a shit about Disney.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Aw,
There
that's
was
sad.
like, oh, this is from like, I don't know, kindergarten? Maybe a second grade. There was a Nickelodeon, no, not Nickelodeon, what am I talking about?
There was a what?
Where was Tom and Jerry aired?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. Cartoon
Network,
Network.
right.
They had a game where you were Tom and Jerry, and you had to be Jerry, and you had to run around and escape Tom. I think.
Oh my god.
There was a game on
Guys?
Nintendo 64 that was a Tom and Jerry fighting game.
I want it.
I have it.
Guys,
I used to play all the
did-
time.
Did any of you guys watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did any of you guys play their online game?
I
I
think
think
did.
so.
The House
Actually-
Party one?
Network site?
I think
Yes,
I
the House
actually.
Party one?
You know what? I think I
Yes.
actually played that once or twice.
Dude, I remember when that went down, I was literally wanted to kill myself.
Oh, dude,
That was a
That was my
good. That
favorite
was a
game of
good
all time.
show too. Like
And
that
that
was
was
a
probably one of the best
fantastic
shows.
show.
I'll be honest. My favorite episodes were the one where the character Cheese was in it. I love.
Oh my god, I love
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese was my favorite
Fucking
character.
cheese.
Blue
fucking cheeser.
cheese. Mac and cheese. That was the joke they made in the show. It was so great. Like, I
hated
died.
some of
I
those
died
lines.
as a kid. That was so funny. I
wish you
loved.
would've died as a kid.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but
I wish I would have died as a kid too.
Sometimes, yeah.
Dying as a
I
kid
mean,
would have been so much better.
Right, because you would never know the horrors of growing old. Yeah, that's depressing. Alright, so let's go back to fun kid games. It shows. Yeah, that was a good show. Cheese was my favorite character. I always liked, like, characters that were random like that.
Minor.
So, like,
Relatable.
I will throw this out
Same.
there. Yeah, fair. But, Billy and Mandy, by far, my favorite character was Fred Fredburger. Easy. Fred Fredburger is in like my top 10 favorite characters of all
Now-
time.
Funny story, I never actually liked that show.
I loved Fred Fredburger,
You're
though.
cancer.
Dude, when I was a kid, I could do the Fred Burger voice. I
What
could
about
do it.
Courage?
Alright, wait, time out.
Oh, everyone loves Courage.
Courage
dude.
Cowardly Dog is a great show, but
I wasn't the
Anthony
biggest
wanted to
fan when I
hold
was
up for a
really young 'cause I
second.
was scared out of my
No,
fucking
that's fine, I don't
pants.
care.
What, Anthony? What were you saying?
How about the episode
Which show? What are you talking
of
about?
Billy and Mandy that was literally written by Voltaire?
Which episode was that?
What?
It was the Brains episode for Halloween.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole thing is a song written by Voltaire.
I had no idea. I loved that episode, but like,
Yeah, it was written by Voltaire.
oh, I had no idea. That's actually really cool. And then now we jump to what? Courage Cowardly Dog. I love that show.
Yeah, Courage.
My favorite episodes from that were the one where Muriel's cousin Fred or whatever, who loved to like give people haircuts,
Oh,
was
Muriel.
in it, and like want to like shave Courage. And then the
That show
do
is
you guys
so
do you guys
creepy.
remember the cannonball episode where like the
I don't
plums
remember a lot of
the
those
plums
episodes.
made the cannonballs like peaceful and happy now because the basically the cannonballs depress the hell out of people, and you'd get hit by them, you wouldn't die, you'd just become really upset and depressed. And then when you put Muriel's plums in them, things got really good and everyone was really happy.
I don't remember that.
It was a good show. What is?
Oh,
I was just scared of that show when I was little, like really fucking creeped out.
Does any of you guys play the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy like fighting game for the GameCube?
I don't think so.
Is that how you talk, Cat?
Yeah, that's how I
That
talk.
was my stuff.
That was my stuff.
Stuff. My sweet sticky
Wait,
icky.
did we jump to another show? Is that what happened right now?
Yeah, pretty
No, we
much.
went back to Billy and
Oh,
Mandy.
Billy and Mandy again? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. because I
Nathan,
was
you
talking
like
about
Fred Burger, right?
GameCube game. Yeah.
Yeah, Fred Burger was the greatest. The frozen yogurt episode. He just loved frozen yogurt. Like people, he just wanted.
Remember the movie where he like catches on fire?
Yeah.
That was some funny stuff.
I wish I would catch on fire. I didn't say anything.
Same. What?
Emo.
Are you emo because you look like Nick Cage?
Stop! I don't look like Nick Cage.
You do.
Accept it, you look like Nick Cage. It's
I look
okay.
nothing like
Except
Nick
that-
Cage.
Dude, just accept that you look like a
You know,
celebrity.
he's the most working actor in Hollywood.
What?
Like he
The
does the
most
most
working.
movies a year.
Really?
He says no to nothing.
Nick Cage is in a very special group of actors who don't turn down roles. Him, Samuel L. Jackson, like they just
No, I love
don't.
Samuel
They
L.
don't
Jackson.
turn down like any role. They'll take any role you offer them. Like
They don't care how shit.
no, they don't. They'll take it and they'll take the money and say thank you, because
And then they'll get an Oscar for it.
exactly like and they'll be fine and like they'll get more shitty movies. You know. I can't think of many other actors who are like always do that kind of. Think Nick Cage and Samuel L. Jackson are really like the two. Like don't turn down
Yeah.
anything. I mean like
No, but like Nick seriously doesn't care.
yeah, Nick Cage does not care what it is. He'll do it. You could say that
And
hey.
then there's Adam Sandler who'll just make any movie.
The Do-Over. Did you guys watch that?
No,
No.
This Netflix movie?
no, I'm not gonna watch it.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
I
It's
mean,
kinda funny.
I'm sure it's
Listen,
fine.
I loved Adam Sandler.
Especially because at
I-
the end
I re-
it turns serious.
I really liked Adam Sandler in a few things. Like I think we had an Adam Sandler talk recently on the podcast. If not, it was
We
in
had it
person.
like one of the first weeks I was on with Eric.
Okay, then that was like like a month ago or something. But yeah, we did a short
It was
list of
quite
movies that we
recent.
liked, yeah, and because he had like solid like 6 or 7 good movies that he's done that are
He said more than that. Fuck you.
No, he's had a lot of good movies. The problem is he's had a lot of really shitty movies.
That drowned him out, yeah.
yeah.
And the reason he has a lot of really shitty movies is because he trying to do the same thing that was funny back in the 90s, and it's not funny
Yeah.
anymore. It's just the same thing.
So Chance,
Like
I'll
yelling
count
a
this.
lot.
I'll count this out with you real fast. Movies
Yep.
that I think are good of Adam Sandler's. No, we're rehashing something we talked about recently. I think the movie Big Daddy was good. The Waterboy was good.
Oh!
Um,
Big Daddy.
we talked about this recently. What is it? 50 First Dates. I think that was
50
good.
First Dates is pretty
Yeah.
good.
I like
Little
that.
Nicky.
Yeah.
Billy
Um,
Madison, Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison, Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore.
and then the 2000. Then
And
like,
the 2000s.
Right. See, we got to 5. Like we had 5 movies, right? And then stuff starts to go down. Like,
Yeah, I guess when the 2000s rolled around, he wasn't such a bigwig anymore.
no, like he just hasn't been in too many great. But he had movies that I really liked him in. Like all of those
Dude,
movies.
Rain
he was
on
in.
Me was an amazing movie. I love when he goes serious.
I
He
have.
does
I
serious
actually
stuff
don't
pretty
think
well.
I've seen that. I think.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. What was that one about?
Plays a guy whose family died in 9/11,
Oh fuck.
What the fuck?
and he's like horribly like fucked up because of it.
Wow, I've
His
really
family,
never
his
heard of
family
this.
was on one of the planes, and like he lost his
Oh, shit.
daughters and his wife.
Wow, I've not heard this movie.
It's an amazing movie.
What's it called?
Rain on Me.
Rain
Rain
on-
over me. Rain on me.
Something like that. Okay. Huh. I'll have to.
Interesting.
I'll
I've
have to
never
check
heard of
that
that.
one out. Because that sounds. Yeah, Adam sounds serious. Like he's done a few serious movies, but like the more when I think of Adam sounds serious, I think of like a half funny, half serious movie. Like,
No, that's like full serious.
Yeah, he had a lot of like.
Wait a second. Grown Ups.
I just no, it wasn't that good.
Okay.
Movie that I liked, but I don't think is that good of a movie in retrospect was the movie Click.
Ooh, I loved Click.
I really did like
Click.
it. I liked
I
it.
loved it when it came out.
Because it's just an interesting concept, right? Like I always thought that how cool would it be if like I got that universal remote. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. 8 Crazy Nights came out in the 2000s.
Eight
so.
Crazy Nights is not a good movie though.
it's a
It makes a
such a
mockery
stupid
of
movie.
Hanukkah.
yeah, it's
Such a stupid
it's
movie.
like the Hanukkah movie, right? And it makes fun of Hanukkah so much, like.
Like that's the only Hanukkah movie, and it's a disgrace.
Dude, Adam Sandler really has like a monopoly in the Hanukkah section, like the Hanukkah song.
Because he was
right.
the only.
You know, he's got the movie.
Hanukkah
He's got the iconic Hanukkah movie, like song, like everything.
Yeah.
Like it's him. The Hanukkah song I actually really liked, and as a kid,
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
really
not.
funny.
And
It
it's
was
not
pretty
even a
funny.
good movie. It makes a mockery of his own like culture.
Whoa, wait. What about that movie where he's a fireman and he's gay?
It was okay.
Did you star in that movie?
No. With who's the other fucking
You look like Adam
Kevin James
Sandler,
or whatever?
too.
I think, right?
No.
Oh, I now pronounce you
um,
Chuck and
Chuck and
Larry.
Chuck and Larry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one wasn't bad.
It was okay.
I liked that movie.
Of course you
Maybe
did.
just because I'm gay.
It's probably because you're gay.
I could relate to the movie.
Yeah, I could relate. Not really, because I'm actually gay. They're just pretending to be gay for benefits, but...
Dang.
Yeah, but actually, again, I feel like a lot of gay people hated that movie.
I actually loved that movie when it came
Wonder
out.
why.
I mean, like real gay people, Chance, not you.
What does that mean?
You're fake gay.
Really?
What does that mean I'm fake? How am I fake?
Calling you
You
fake.
committed to being a straight person last week.
What? No, I didn't.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't admit to it. He was a straight person while Kat wasn't here.
Yeah.
Then when
I had to be.
Kat came back, it
And
made
then
him
I-
straight again.
Turned.
Yeah.
Made him gay again.
Gay.
Sorry.
She turned me,
Gay.
she turned me
Yeah.
gay.
My
Turned
bad.
him straight.
I'm that good. I turned a gay guy straight.
Yeah, right.
That's
Actually, it's
You
the other
wish.
way around. You turned a straight guy gay. You're that bad.
Yeah. It's-
Yeah.
You know, if it makes you, does anyone want to feel better about their lives? Real fast.
Why?
I've dated a girl who then like actually I dated her, we broke up, and then like a few months later found out she was a lesbian.
Dude, I know someone that the last 3 people they've dated turned out to be lesbians within a month after breaking up with them.
Dude, I've dated 2 people who ended up being lesbians after. So no, I don't like. Was I that shitty, or were they actually just like lesbians the entire time?
yeah, but you were
So they were
shitty.
probably-
You were
Are you
so
sure they
shitty
were,
that
That
it
was
made them
straight up
realize.
control.
Are
You were so
sure
shitty it made them realize that they're
Yeah,
gay.
must be.
Either
Yes.
that or you were like the last straw before they came.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Draw the
Yeah,
not
not
really.
animals' sexuality.
They were like, okay,
You
I
were the
can't do this
dick that
anymore.
broke
I'm
the
not wearing a
lesbian's
beard.
back.
What the?
yeah, and you know, neither one of these options really do anything for my self confidence, which doesn't exist. So
Maybe if I date a
Same.
really good guy,
Eh,
it'll all work out. No, that didn't even do it.
yeah. Chris, I like your positivity here, but I don't
Yeah,
think
you
that's
trying
it,
to like
yeah.
build up his confidence here.
Yeah.
But
I'm
good
really
luck.
trying. I'm really reaching, guys.
Yeah, you, Chris, I appreciate the effort. But yeah, it's to get me to be self confident. You need like a miracle and a half.
True.
Yeah,
Same though.
Yeah.
Retweet.
ever treat that stuff. Yeah.
What?
I said retweet that, yeah. He's gotta, not self-confident in the slightest. What can you do?
Grow the fuck up.
That's it.
True.
That
I ate.
I can pretend to be self-confident, which that's part of growing up. But actually being self-confident is a completely different thing.
Not a
You should have just stayed
face,
silent
Mom.
and just let everything just go really quiet for like a full minute.
For a full minute?
One
That's kind of
full
weird.
minute. It's a lot of wasted podcast time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
It'd
full
been-
60 seconds of a 7-hour podcast.
7 hours, you're right.
Yeah, I would not do.
You wanna know what's funny? Thinking about how much time we spent doing the podcast over the last, year.
How about...
Have you thought about that?
You think about how much time... oh, how much time I've done the podcast for. Even say they're, like, an hour and a half each, right? Averaged out. That's a stretch.
No, they're usually more
Though,
than that.
yeah, they're a lot more than that. So say they're like an hour and 45 minutes each would be a good average, probably.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably our average, like an hour 45.
And times that by 146.
Yeah, imagine if you put all that time into, like,
Being a
studying
person?
medicine,
Yeah.
right? Like, all that time to studying medicine.
Studying medicine, yeah, being a person like Anthony said,
Actually doing your homework.
I actually do.
Yeah, no,
I do
you
all
wanna
my
do that.
homework. Yeah.
I
I've
know.
never not done all of my homework, I don't think, in my life.
Referring to Chance on that one.
Okay.
Why me?
Oh.
Oh no, you just gave up
God.
the vibe.
The fuck? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Look my tiny dick.
I mean,
No, I'm
okay.
not gay like
But
you
like,
went over
even
this,
if he
Chance. Stop
wanted
trying
to,
get me be
the
gay
amount
for
of
you.
work he'd have to go through, Chance, he would need to find a magnifying
You would
glass,
need tweezers
tweezers,
first, I guess.
like,
Yeah.
and probably like gloves or something. Cause like,
Gloves?
I don't know what's on that thing.
Gloves.
I don't
Nothing.
know what's
Chance is
on that.
definitely on the wizard path.
Nothing, because I'm the only one that's ever touched it. And I'm clean. I'm a
I
jerk.
told you, Chance is on the wizard
Oh,
path.
so Chance,
Yeah, I'm on the
Chance,
wizardry path.
Chance, are you aiming to be a wizard too?
No. Trust me, I wish I wasn't
Join me.
going on that
Join
path.
me on the
You and
wizard
Anthony
path.
can become wizards together, and maybe one
No.
day,
I
have wizard
will, I
children.
will smite him.
Yeah, you can have wizard babies together.
Not how that works, Tony.
It's magic. It can work any way they
You need a
want.
mama wizard and a papa wizard for that
No,
one.
you don't. It's magic. It's current year, bro. Anything can happen.
Whoa, 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 it's magic.
I don't want a surrogate
You
wizard.
know. Never believe it's not so. It's magic. You know. No.
No,
You're actually not a bad singer though,
too many.
Chance.
Someone
Are you,
actually
like-
told me that the other day, and I was like, "Stop making fun of me!" And they're like, "No, seriously." And I was like, "Oh, I love you."
I'm serious.
Chance, you're a horrible singer. Don't
Yeah,
listen to Cat.
but apparently
Oh, well,
we
fuck you.
weren't.
Oh.
I hate this kid.
It's okay. Hate me all you want.
I hate all you kids.
Remember, I'm
Dang.
older than you, so I'm
Yeah,
not
so I was just gonna
child.
say that
Doesn't mean
Chance, there's
Doesn't mean shit.
more like half of this group of people are here older than you.
Okay.
I
do
feel
I care?
slightly more
Guess how
fulfilled
much
in
I
my
care.
life
Guess
now
how
that
much I
Chance
care.
hates me.
Guess how much I care. Guess how much I care.
Guess how much we care about how much you care.
Really? Guess how much I care.
What are you? Okay.
Obviously a lot, Chance.
Chance, you seem to bring out this
Obviously not.
Chance, you seem to
You
bring
seem
up
to
this
be caring
statement.
a lot about this whole thing.
How
so-
about guess how much I care? A lot.
This guy in Dirty Bomb right now using only a knife, and my entire team sucks, so they keep dying to it. I'm kind of disappointed.
Then why don't you not
Like
play that game?
Dirty Bomb.
No, I like Dirty Bomb
you're,
actually.
you're a Counter Strike
It's actually
player.
pretty fun. Yeah, but Dirty Bomb's fun.
No, I know. I play Overwatch. I like Overwatch better.
You like Overwatch better than Counter Strike?
I don't get cancer most of the time when I play Overwatch. Yeah.
I do. I'm kidding. I've never
Because
played
say you never
Overwatch.
played. Yeah. Emong plays.
I'm probably gonna buy it soon though.
Dude, Emong plays, dude. Emong's a pro. Yeah, you could be like Emong, Chance. Don't you want to be like Emong? Chance.
well,
Emong.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah. He has an adorable picture of a pug as his desktop thing.
Maybe if he stops trying to fucking grow facial hair, because I don't.
Did he?
or-
Like last time I saw him,
sorry.
he was very
I'm sorry.
clean shaved.
I'm sorry. I said that wrong. He's one of the few people that actually can grow facial hair. If he stops shaving his facial hair, because if he has none, he looks like a baby.
He does
face.
look like he's like
But
15,
if he has too
yeah,
much,
yeah.
he looks homeless.
Fair. I mean, like, when he's clean shaved, he looks like if you told me Emong was 16, I'd believe you.
Yeah, when he's clean
yeah.
shaved. When he's not, though, he looks his age, and he looks good. I think he's
At a
like,
certain
an attractive
point,
male. When he has, like, some stubble.
Yeah. This facial hair is a very interesting thing. Some people look really
I've told
good
him
with
that.
it, some people don't.
Trust me, I'll go into his chat all the time, and I'll just, whenever I see him like that, and I'm just be like, trust me, I'm a gay male, I know it's gonna work.
Fair. Alright. Emong, you a homophobe?
And you know Tiff, right? His girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would go into her chat, I'd be like, stop telling Jeff to shave, he'll look ugly.
What did she say? Nothing, probably.
Didn't like me much, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not. Because you were messing with her preference, bro.
Because I was trying to steal her boyfriend.
Oh, that too, yeah. Did you ever steal your mom?
I wish.
He's pugs.
Nah, I would never. He's a homophobe. So.
He is a homophobe, you're right. Yeah, I remember, like, me, you, and Derek would just go into his chat, be like, Emong, you know, I really thought you were a really great streamer up until recently when I found out you were a homophobe. And now I don't know what to think about you. He actually got really upset the one time we did that.
He always does.
Like, he's like, no, do not spread that around. I'm not a homophobe.
Because he thinks someone that's new is gonna come in and be like, oh my god, wow, you must actually be a homophobe.
Right.
Sounds like a homophobe.
See? He's like, I don't want people to think I'm a homophobe, Chance. And it's like,
he doesn't like when I do it
you're a
too much,
homophobe?
but... Yeah, I'm a homophobe.
He's a self-hating guy, yeah.
I hate myself. But everyone knows that.
We
Everyone
all hate you.
I don't hate myself because I'm gay, I just hate myself because, like, you know, I hate myself.
Same.
I'm a chanceophobe.
You're afraid of taking chances?
Please kill yourself.
I was planning on it.
I hope you die in your sleep.
Ooh, that would be nice. That would make things easier.
It'd be good for me, at least.
Same.
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy too.
They say that misery is the greatest inspiration. Say that being happy just makes you dumb. No? You guys don't know that song?
Chance, I don't know 90% of the songs you sing.
That's because Chance is fucking gay.
Oh. You just gonna take that kind of shade, Chance?
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, okay.
No, I
He was
actually
busy playing Dirty Bomb.
Yeah, I'm playing Dirty Bomb. You think I'm paying attention to all your shit? What'd she say? Or what did someone say?
You're gonna have to
You're
go
ugly
watch
and
the
no one will
podcast.
ever love you?
I already know that.
No.
People tell me that all the time in
So
school.
you said, I said, that like I
Oh,
don't know
tell him.
90% of songs. You say, yeah. Oh, we're not telling him.
Yeah?
We're not telling him.
Tell me.
I'm sorry. Me.
No, don't tell him.
All right, that's
I mean, I
two
know
votes.
someone said you looked a lot like Nick Cage, and then everyone agreed, but...
That was earlier, though.
Fuck you!
Dude, Chance, do your parents ever get upset?
About what?
You yelling
But
so
how
much?
Nicolas Cage...
Fuck you!
See, no, I'm talking about the yelling.
That's a very Nick Cage response to that, though.
What?
Don't say.
But
Randomly
it's like,
screaming random crap.
you yell so much that, like...
Chance, do you like bees?
What?
You like bees?
Beeve?
Bees!
Bees.
Bees?
Do you like Leave It to Beaver?
Stop!
The bees!
Not the bees! Alright, how about punching women while wearing a bear costume?
I love punching women.
Oh.
Up to your Nicolas Cage.
I'm kidding.
No, it's confirmed
Are
on the
you
internet.
sure?
Wow.
Confirmed on the internet.
It's-
The best
it's
kind
all
of
on
confirmed.
there. Yeah. Alright, what was it that we said last week?
Technically
Technically
right.
right, yeah.
Technically true.
Technically
Best
true,
kind of true.
yeah. Both of those are correct, yeah. You know, it's just technically right. Yeah, that's the best kind.
Yeah.
You know, I will throw this out there though. Every week I bring a list full of topics, and
And we never get to like
no,
any
we
of
don't
them.
ever use any of them because like
I mean, I ask about about
Yeah, I
them.
know.
Then you're like,
Well, no, I
No
went
one
to
cares
go
about you,
talk about one of them, but then Anthony had one, and then
Oh, yeah, you
then
can go
we
back.
talked about that one, and then we went to another topic off of that
Somehow
one,
we're
and then off
here
another
now.
one, off another one. Now we're here, back on me trying to figure out what topic to use on my list.
What topic to discuss?
Yeah. Because like none of them ever like match what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I have a question.
All right.
Would you rather be a lobster or a clam?
Lobster.
Why?
Lobsters are cool.
Now I have a better question.
Okay.
Would you rather be an alligator
Okay.
or
what
a
is
cow?
this? Alligator.
I think I'm.
Why would you want to be an
I
alligator?
think I would. I'd rather be the alligator because I'd rather be someone's shoes than be
You
someone's
don't want to get
burger.
milked?
You know, no.
You don't want to get
I'm
milked?
not-
I love being milked.
Yeah, maybe you do. Yeah.
Some big, strong man milking.
What's going on?
I'm sure that's very attractive for you, Judges.
No! You don't want some big, strong hands around your teeth?
I
Are you sure? Chance, that
Are you
seems
sure?
right
What is
up
wrong
your
with you
alley.
people?
A lot.
Chance, you're beautiful. That's amazing. I'm like crying. I don't know why that was so amazing.
Because I mean, James, that seems like something.
Yeah,
that
I
would
was
be up
just
your
like,
alley.
Chance is like, yeah, I feel like you'd really like this.
Big,
Now,
strong man.
do you have any other questions? You know, I like Chance questions. These are fun.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Would you rather be Chinese or Hispanic?
Chinese because it's a shot I'm good at math. Hispanic. If I'm Hispanic, it's a shot that Donald Trump will want to build a wall and not let me.
If you're
come
good,
to his
if you're
country.
Hispanic though, there's a good shot that you're gonna be like a professional baseball
baseball player,
or something.
but if
you know?
I'm Chinese, I could also be a
Yeah, but
professional
nobody
baseball
likes
player.
baseball anymore.
Oh yeah, true. You're gonna be good at math and a baseball player.
Right?
Chinese.
I like.
But nobody cares about baseball.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, fine. Would you rather be Swedish or from the Czech Republic?
Swedish because they're good at CS.
Yeah, but
One,
both
two,
of those are good
three,
at hockey.
four.
Like hockey.
How many?
I'd rather be
Uh,
Swedish, personally.
Swedish.
Why?
How many
Because
different
Switzerland
ethnicities
is
can we
like
trigger?
fucking amazing. There's
Switzerland?
Oh, no, you said Swedish, not Swedish.
I said Swedish, you dumb fuck.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I thought you said Swiss.
okay. How about this? Would you rather be
still rather be
Swedish
Swedish.
or Swiss?
Swiss.
Okay.
Why Swiss?
Because the Swiss have like the highest, happiest lives.
No,
Fucks
the
with
Danish actually do.
Alright, I said it's one of the.
Yeah, but Sweden is in front of Switzerland too.
Wait, how do Danish have the happiest lives? Do they realize how much they choke in Counter Strike?
Oh,
It's true, though.
Whoa.
They don't care about kind of shit.
I mean, they have a lot of teams.
Not that many.
They have like 3 prominent teams, which is a lot for a country.
Okay, now let me look. World happiness index.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I actually don't
Yeah.
remember which one it was. I used to know it.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're right. Switzerland is now number 2. They moved out of Sweden.
Told you.
I was wrong.
So, I don't know. I don't know. Either way, much better than being in America, probably.
Sweden dropped a good bit. Sweden dropped to 10th.
Yeah,
Damn.
likes them anymore.
They used to be high up there too. Netherlands dropped a good amount too.
What's is the U.S. on there anywhere?
U.S. is very.
That's
far
why
down.
I'm curious.
We're like.
I'm pretty sure we're in like the 30s.
Oof. What's this called? The World Happiness Index?
Yeah. Okay, no, I was wrong. We're number 14. But we're number 14 behind Israel, Austria, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, Netherlands, Canada, Finland, Norway, Iceland, Switzerland, and Denmark.
Oh wow, yeah, Denmark, Swiss. Wow, we're behind. Canada's really.
Let-
Hey, Chris, you're happy, bro.
Let's put it this way: we're barely beating Puerto Rico.
Dude, Chris, you're number 6, man. Congrats. How do you feel?
Hydro.
Pretty much the
So
same.
you say you're happy about it.
He was number 4.
Hydro.
Yeah, what's up?
Happy about it.
Once again, put it into perspective that we are barely beating Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is like owned by
Can you
us
stop saying
anyway.
things
I
like a
went there,
douchebag?
actually.
Puerto Rico.
I went there this summer.
Chance,
For a
What?
Trip.
how do you enjoy
Nice
your
trip.
GUI, by the way?
My what? My GUI?
GUI. No, your
Yeah,
GUI.
my GUI.
It's a GUI, champ.
My GUI.
It's a
got it.
GUI.
GUI.
It's not gooey and like
It's okay.
like fucking a Pillsbury fucking cinnamon roll. So no.
Chance, you need to like talk to anybody who works with a computer.
I'll be honest.
Okay, that doesn't make the, that
Chance,
doesn't mean they're right.
Chance, they all
Chance,
say
can you
GUI.
open up that PPT file for me?
The PPT file? What?
The PPT file?
Oh, PPT file? Got it.
Yeah.
The PPT file, yeah.
You know,
what's that?
so just to move away from GUI talk, you know, we're happier than Dave apparently because Dave's 19 and we're 14.
What's up, Dave?
Dave's Irish.
Here's a potato.
Dave's
Potato,
our Irish friend.
Oh, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah. And he's at number 19. Mexico's 21. We're happier than them. The UK is 23. Take that, British people.
I'm feeling 22. Ooh.
Oh, Drew!
Who's number 22? Singapore is 22. Spain's pretty low. I didn't think Spain would be that low. Italy's 50. Japan's 53.
That's surprising. Italy.
Well, Japan makes sense though because like
Yeah,
they
no.
literally just work. Unless you're like a kid like us who does nothing, you just.
That makes a lot more sense when you say it like that. To be
Japan, yeah,
honest.
Japan is an actually very unhappy country.
I want to see who the 100. Okay, so Syria's very unhappy. They're 156, but it makes sense, you know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Apparently 157th is Burundi. I've never even heard of them. Chance, have you heard of them before?
Oh, my favorite
Yes.
place.
Have you
Burundi.
actually?
Burundi, yeah.
Where are they? Are they?
Okay, so my sister's a teacher at an international school, so I've heard of the most inane, stupid
What?
countries.
Where's Burundi? Is that
Whoa.
Middle East?
What? Wait, what?
Burundi. Where is that? Like.
I think
Is that
it's...
Middle East?
I don't know, I'm
'Cause
gonna have to look it up.
It's just next.
I'm gonna have
It's
to look-
next to other countries
By
from the
Rwanda.
Middle East.
So it's in,
okay.
fucking, what's it called? Africa.
Okay, because it's like it's just below. It's below Syria, dude. On the list, and Syria is pretty shitty. Madagascar. It's such a good movie, but it's 148 when it comes to happiness.
Do
I
people
mean,
even
let's be
live
fair,
there
it's an
though?
island with a bunch of like
Monkeys.
island natives.
Remorse.
Dude, Chad is not a happy guy. He's 144. I know Chad is.
What
a
about Jordan?
country.
Where's Jordan on
Jordan's
there?
very low too. I saw him before. He's actually higher than that.
Yeah, he's number 80, actually.
Jordan's pretty happy then. Good for Jordan. His 10 years of
Above
FPX
Azerbaijan, the
experience.
Philippines, China. China is 93. Alright,
Why is it
yeah.
that high?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean that low.
yeah. I was gonna,
I'm surprised
I-
they're that high.
Portugal's 94. Vietnam's 96.
Iraq 112, India 118.
Where's
What is
India's
this for?
numbers
Like, what is this?
the World Happiness Index? Basically,
How do they calculate this?
They just
Well, they-
do.
Do they just
Yeah.
survey
Calculate
around
it.
like on a
Alright,
scale
so
of
hold
1
up.
to 10 how happy
so
are
they
you?
No.
they have a few different things.
Yeah.
They have here.
Social
They have
support,
yeah.
GDP per capita,
They have
life expense,
freedom to
expectancy,
make
Okay.
life choices, generosity, and
makes sense.
trust.
and percentage of corruption
Yeah,
as well.
trust or absence of corruption. Explain that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's how they
exactly.
rank it.
So that's like it's a pretty advanced system.
You know, and
That makes sense.
you know, I'm happy that Chris is happy because he's number 6. Good job, Chris. I'm proud of you.
Yay, I did so much work to achieve
Dude,
that.
Chris, you worked really hard, and Kyle didn't. That's what matters.
Kyle is just mooching off of my happiness.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happens. Wait, why is
That's very
Sweden
Canadian
10
of you.
and 11? You notice what it says?
Because there's 2 Swedens.
There's not 2 Swedens, is there?
Wait, what the fuck?
Do you see that?
Sweden
It's 10.
10/11.
Yeah, do you see that? Oh yeah, I just like. I've been looking at that and I just kind of looked at.
Maybe there's supposed to be another country there that's tied. That's just like not there anymore.
Right? Like.
Someone just
Or is
deleted it.
Sweden like really cool and they get 10 and 11? Like.
Yeah, that's weird.
One section of Sweden's kind of happy,
Yeah,
the other's
right.
really happy.
Right? So they had to balance it out. Like,
Well, no, that's because the men in Sweden are just that much happy.
that might be it. I really have no. That's so weird. Like, why is it 10 and 11? That's okay. You know, I'm not gonna judge it. No, see the UN put up a world happiness report. I don't want to look at this. Oh, it's very like it's actually like a book. Never mind.
One of the
done
other
with
ones that I love to that I check every year is the English Proficiency Index, which ranks countries that don't speak English as their first language. Okay, and so what country is the best at English that doesn't naturally speak it? And it's always like all the Scandinavian countries are always in like the top 5, which is actually ridiculous.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I'm trying to look
Really
at
weird.
it now, and it's just not loading for me for some reason. But oh,
Yeah.
here it is. Sweden, Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, Finland, Slovenia, Estonia. Hey, Estonian bro, that was a guy from your
Yeah.
Minecraft thing, right?
yeah, Estonia,
Um,
Poland, Austria, Germany.
yeah, this and then these are places that okay.
Yes, they are all places.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
sorry,
are.
I just didn't finish my thought out loud.
Okay.
Better be sorry.
You know, Hungary,
But this doesn't-
representing at almost 60%. Let's go.
But this doesn't really, this isn't as good as of a representation though, because it only has something like, it only has 70 countries, because they require a certain amount of people to test to include it in the
User
list.
disconnected from your channel.
You know?
Oh, Anthony just left. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's weird. Bye.
little bye in chat.
Yeah, you wrote bye in chat. What a fucking weirdo.
Pretty good.
How dare he say goodbye before leaving?
Such a Canadian thing to do.
Really.
Sure.
Do Canadians say goodbye before they leave?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's no Canada. Like French Canada, it's the best Canada in the
I'm going to
land.
tell you that I've had this conversation. You know, Kat won't agree because Kat says Southern accents are disgusting. Was it that you said was Kat? I think that's an exact
Disgusting.
quote.
Rest in
accent.
peace,
Yeah.
my guy, Carrot.
No,
Yeah, and then,
no, nothing will
Okay.
ever
Be
beat
French-
a
French Canadian,
accent
exactly.
For just the absolute sheer disgust they instir.
The French
instill.
Canadian accent is
How?
the worst.
French
The
Canadian.
French Canadian
That's my
accent
favorite
is
YouTuber.
the worst accent by far.
I have a lot of French Canadian friends, but they have the worst accents.
Dude, I'm not even
ever.
kidding. I think French Canadian accents are the most endearing.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Well, what about a French Canadian accent do you like, Chance?
What?
What about a French Canadian accent do you like?
I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know why. I think they're the most endearing though.
Maybe it's because you're a
But I-
hipster.
Yeah,
but I get it.
that's
You guys are entitled to your own opinions, even though you're wrong.
See, I was gonna say, wait, that sounds way too like.
Not Chance.
Yeah,
No,
not
the-
chance,
the
and then
other
but you're wrong. There we go.
The other day, I made someone
Cry.
very annoyed
Oh.
by. I was like,
You said cry.
they were like, I get it, you're wrong and you're in denial, you know? And I was like, I get it. I know, it's really hard to be wrong. I was like, I wouldn't know because I'm never wrong, but people have told me it's really hard.
Yeah, I feel like that's how you think. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I you know, if I could be inside Chance's head for a minute, I would have to dodge all of the gayness first of all, and then second, I feel like it would be like thoughts of that I'm beautiful, and I'll always know. Like that's just kind of what I.
The narcissist.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. It's just like him staring at himself
I'm
in the
pretty.
mirror.
Look at me. I'm smart. I'm never wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. Yeah, Chance, how accurate is this?
I mean, where's the lie, though?
There's what?
Nowhere. It's not
There's
there.
no lie.
There's no lie.
Where is the lie?
Those are all true, so
Hey,
of
what?
course that's how I think. I think in the truth.
Where's the cake?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm tired.
I think we all are.
You know.
Oh,
I took
Yeah.
a nap today.
Then shouldn't you be less tired?
Yeah, really.
No,
It was a really ineffective nap.
it was a really ineffective nap. It like reversed. It like it's me. I'm sleepy.
Now
Still.
that I'm not working, I'm such guess the time I woke up today.
What time?
So like
That's not
You
how
know-
guessing works.
All right. 12.
12.
You said
Okay.
yeah,
2
what time?
PM.
So she said what time?
Next.
I guess 2 p.m. Kat said 12.
12, 2, Zeron,
I'm going with 1. Fuck everybody.
and Twitted Zodak.
4 in the morning.
Change that by 12 hours.
4 in the afternoon, I'm the closest. Let's go. I win.
Like, I had, like, woken up for, like, short spurts before that. Like, there's, like, 20-minute, like, quote-unquote wake-ups where you're, like, barely awake, you know?
Oh yeah,
And then
I
you
know.
just, like, doze off again. But I don't really count those.
Why don't you count those, Vance? Those are really important times in our lives.
Yeah, because in that amount of time, you're not really awake if you're only up for that long. You know?
Makes sense.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense, Chance. I would say scale of 1 to 10, where 1 makes no sense and 10 makes sense. I would say you're somewhere between 5 and 5.
Okay, I just googled it. Scientists estimate that it takes at least 20 minutes to completely leave, like a sleeping cycle. You know, take that as you will.
I will take that as I will.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Maybe.
I also read something very interesting about
Did we?
that adolescent brains don't
Sleep?
function at full capacity until like something like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard of that before.
Thought that was very.
Yet they still start school.
Yeah, they start school at like 7 a.m.
Holy shit!
But
Sabo just tweeted something.
oh, what a Sable tree.
Okay. The estimated esports coach makes about $125,000 a year.
That's what the spot up for Liquid's coach makes. I checked it out on the website.
Yeah. That's actually ridiculous.
I mean, players
Right?
make probably more.
Yeah, I know, but like, imagine that, like being a fucking counter.
I was
coach for
I actually was
125,000?
so tempted if I saw like an application to go apply for CS:GO analyst for them. I would
Analyst.
totally do it.
Analyst.
Yeah.
You'd be an analyst.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm talking about. No, but
I'd give anal.
to who?
What?
Hiko.
Yeah, I would give anal to Hiko.
Okay.
Oh.
Hiko, are you kidding me?
Did we start out with like a topic from your list?
Oh no, I went to it and then like a bunch of random things happened.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, Chance isn't here. Just a
Hey,
shot.
maybe we'll be able to talk about a topic now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be a little less distracted. All right.
Fuck you. Now I'll be right back.
You know, now we're laughing at Chance's absurd
Uh-huh.
little remark there. Okay.
You might actually be gone now.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of which one of these I want to talk about. See, all of these, like, I feel like Chance would have interest in take on. But I can just ask him when he comes back. Alright. I want to ask you guys, do you have any predictions of something that, like, exists now and is common that won't be around by the end of 2017?
By the end of 2000, the dab.
The dab. I meant more like,
Dab
I
will
meant
live on
like more
forever.
like objects and like, but...
Okay.
Like, is there any technology? Is there any, like, this way we do things, I guess, that would be different by the end of 2017, so basically a year from now?
Well, I can think of like a lot of fashion trends and things like that, but it's not really objects or technology.
I mean, if we don't have anything else, I'm fine with us going there.
I don't know.
I was thinking, what did I... My first Rose's topic, I had one, but I don't remember what it was now. Something that won't exist by the end of 2017. You know, like... I'm just waiting for the time where, like, people get, like, credit cards, basically, like, put on their, like, skin. Right? Like, you just have, like, a credit card on your wrist and you just scan it.
Yikes.
Have I mentioned dangerous things on this podcast before?
No, I would love to hear these.
Well, it's just a guy that started a small company that kind of exploded in a small nerd sphere.
Okay.
That's putting NFC tags under your skin. But there's also people who have used that to bind with like a credit card account or something like that, or locks for their door, so that they just have to rub like the back of their hand against the lock on their door and it'll unlock.
That's pretty cool,
interesting.
honestly. I feel like this is fucked up, but break into your house, someone cuts your hand off.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how people break it in the future.
be horrible. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, what is this? What is this? Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's Dangerous Things. Oh wow, I see it. Okay.
Basically, a guy was like, NFC tags are cool, but I always have to, like, hook them on my clothing or stick them to a surface, and that's annoying.
Mhm.
What if I put them under my skin? So he contacted a company that made them, and they went, don't do that ever. These materials are in them, and they're bad for you. And then he contacted another company and went, hey, I want to put these into animals, so I need these materials not in them. They were like, sure, here's a bunch. And he was like, cool, I'm putting this in my hand.
Going straight into my head.
That's just
Bam.
basically it.
It's like, wait, all these things can't be in it? Hold up. I'm gonna test this on an animal. And no, he doesn't test, he just puts his tray in his hand.
Yeah, this is basically
That's
it.
amazing. That sounds like Kyle level of, like, thinking. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
He seems like a cool guy.
yeah.
An exciting guy at the very least.
A lit guy, one might even say.
Yeah, I'd say that.
One might.
I'm trying.
But yeah, that's the thing.
So
So,
you
yeah,
think-
The
I could
Spanish?
see credit cards and stuff like that slowly getting phased out for stuff like... Mostly for cell phones, like Apple Pay, Google Wallet, and Samsung Pay, or whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
Actually being...
I'm just waiting for, like,
Ever.
the day where cell phones are installed in our head. Yeah.
I
It's gonna
really
be really
wanted a
weird,
Google
though.
Glass.
Basically Google Glass or something where you can just be like, all right, I want to send a text message. Let me think. You know, like, I was just thinking about this recently that, like, if we had the ability to, like, send text messages by thinking them and hitting, like, saying send in our head, you know how many regretful, like, text messages people would send? Like, imagine getting drunk. Right? You just hammered.
I would send way too
There should
many
be-
texts that way.
Right? Like, you just get hammered and, like, you just, like, yeah. Or, what do you say, Rachel?
Passcode lock, like for your brain, for the cell phone in your brain, like a passcode lock, or it locks you out because you're drunk. If you choose to have that option.
True.
Alright, that would be cool.
Literally,
But
the
then what
chip
happens
just
when
tests your
someone
blood
gets
alcohol
shot?
while you try and use
Call
it.
it-
Yeah, it's like...
It's like a sassy Siri or something. Your blood alcohol content is below
Above 0.08. Below what?
Yeah.
Hello?
or above.
You're not
Sorry.
drunk enough to send this text. That'd be better. You try and text an X, and it's just like, no, your blood alcohol level's too low. This is just being dumb.
You're not drunk enough to send this text.
Yeah. Well, it's above, and then like it's like
As
it locks you
above,
out.
so
Are you sure
below?
you want to send this text, or it just completely locks you out if it's above the whatever? Is like completely intoxicated. I knew this. I took driver's ed. I should know this.
0.08.
I know that's the. Yeah.
You are legally intoxicated if your blood alcohol content is above 0.08.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
At least your member thinks that I don't.
Do you know?
How did you not know that?
I
Cat, do you not? What do you?
took
What do
a
you
nap.
not drink or
It's
drive?
56.
Why don't you drink and drive like the rest of us?
I do.
If you do, that's horrible. Never do
danger
that
to
again.
society.
It was a
I
joke.
was gonna say, cause like I know people that drink and drive.
I don't drive.
and it's horrible. You don't drive?
No.
You don't have? Do you have a license or do you just?
I've had my permit for over a year.
You should. You're 17, right?
Yeah.
You should get your license, my man.
Had my permit for almost 2 years actually.
Why?
But like, here's the thing. I don't need to drive.
The thing is, you should just have it.
Yeah.
Because.
What if you need to
'cause-
go somewhere or do something?
What do I need to go
But
and do?
that's true. Well, in the emergency, right? Someone
But if you
gets
meet a
hurt
nice
and
guy and
driven.
have to take him on a date.
Mhm.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Nathan?
But what happens if you meet a nice guy and you have to take him on a date?
That'll never happen. I'll never get a date.
See, with that kind of attitude, no, you won't. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that
I'll
out
never
there.
get a date. Anyways,
You
Well,
will
I
one day.
guess he'll drive then.
Yeah, I guess you have to make him drive. And what
What
if
if
he
they're
doesn't
younger?
have a license?
yeah.
And now you're screwed and you can't see each other.
Except you're not screwed because you can't.
Because the
see each
person
other.
I kind of like
Yeah.
doesn't have a license, so.
Oh, see, this is why you need to get a license.
But guess what?
What?
I have fucking a million people that live in my house, so there's always someone who drives.
Yeah, so you're dependent on
This is
people?
like my friend's attitude. Like, we live in a small town, and she's like,
Here.
we live in a small town, I can walk everywhere. But, like, how are you going to do
Yeah,
stuff
robbed
in your life? Like,
or
okay,
shot,
she wants to be a voice
or both.
actor. And, you know, that
I feel like I know
requires
who you're
you
talking
to live
about
in
now.
a city, you have to, like, go there. You have to go there. Like, how are you supposed to get to Texas?
You live in the city
can't
and then you can
drive.
walk.
Yeah, but, like, how are you supposed to get there? How are you supposed to get
You take a
to Texas?
plane. You
Yeah,
take a
how are
plane.
you- How are you supposed to get to the airport?
You take a taxi. Or you walk if you
You
live
take a
enough.
taxi to
We
the
don't live.
plane
We
to
live in the middle
Texas.
of nowhere.
What?
We live in the middle of
What'd you say?
nowhere. There are no taxis. No taxis.
That's why I said live in a city.
How are you
Not
supposed
in a
to live
fucking
in this
bump-
city?
You just
Nowhere.
decide
you
you're like,
supposed to
I live in this city
to
now.
live
Someone drives you.
Here,
can't
can,
That's
depend
one.
on people
That's
to
the
You get one of those
smallest
mover
factor
trucks.
You know,
ever. A
for some-
moving truck. Someone drives you. You take a
Be
train.
self-dependent.
you know, Chance, when you said just move to the city, I pictured someone like, yeah, can this give me a ride to the city? Why? I'm moving there. Oh, do you have a place? No. I'm just moving to the
Just
city.
gonna live on the street
Yeah.
so I can walk.
I'll find a
everywhere.
place.
Don't need a home. Just-
No, but
Yeah.
Chance, honestly,
I hate
no, I
you
will
all.
throw on a serious note though. It's
Yeah?
a good idea to have it because it's a very easy form of ID too.
True.
And because when I had a permit, it was just like a big blocky piece of paper. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah, but I don't
Doesn't
have
have
that.
a picture anymore.
Mine's like actual.
It's like actual
yeah,
like
it's nice.
license.
It has picture.
Wow.
It has your
Are
signature.
you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
When do permits get cool?
I don't know.
It has. It actually has a picture that's printed on clear, translucent. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
translucent material.
Dude,
so that you can hold.
I
it up
had
to
to
the
bring
light that
like
shines through.
picture like a piece of paper, and then you fold that piece of paper like long ways in half. That was the size of like my permit,
Oh.
and I had to bring
Yeah,
it
that's what-
everywhere.
That's what it was at first.
Yeah.
That's what mine was at first. They sent me that. They gave me that, and then a week later they sent me the actual
Yes,
like,
that's same for
printed
me.
permit.
Wow, that's pretty cool. But but like regardless, you should when you turn 18 at least you should get your.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a smart thing to have either way because can you drive? Can you drive?
No, he has his permit. He can't drive by himself legally.
I mean, like, do you have,
You
the,
have the
ability to
ability.
drive? Do you know the rules of the road? Do you know how to drive? And can you do it?
Chance.
What?
Oh my
Can
god.
Do you
Oh
know the
yes, I
rules-
have the ability.
Do you know the rules of the road? Can you drive
Yes.
safely?
Yes.
You have the simplest thing.
I just
have you
don't like
taken
to.
Have you taken drivers out of the 5-hour course?
I have not taken the 5-hour course yet.
Spend 5 hours, take the 5-hour course, and then take your road test. And then you have your
Yeah,
license.
5-hour
It's like,
course is too boring. That's a long time.
just sit there and like doodle the
a
entire
long
thing.
time.
Half the class is like don't drink and drive, which is important to know, but if you already have that like instilled in your brain, you already know that you shouldn't do it, and you know, and like if you know most of the things, if you read the driver's manual for example, just listen and maybe take a nap. I don't know, just get through it, because if just do it, just do it.
It is. I honestly do think it's a really good
Alright,
idea for you
Shia
to get
LaBeouf.
your
Just
license out
do
on
it.
Suso, because it's just the more freedom you have in general, and you can be more independent when you have a license.
you
Because
can go
chance
places.
say that like it's. I'm not saying you would do this. It's 1 a.m. and you're hungry, right?
Yeah.
You can go out and get food.
If you choose
If
to.
you would.
You
Really
can do
want to.
anything.
You could say
Your
you could
mission
say that,
is to
man,
accept
I'm
it."
having a bad day. I'm gonna go drive to like a nice location and just like relax for a little bit.
It'd be really weird if I was like, I'm having a bad day, I just want to spend time with my van.
But
I don't have a license, so I'm just gonna sit in the driveway and...
I know that's what I'm getting, right?
Dude,
I'm getting a van. You know that's what I'm getting, right?
Yes.
I'm actually getting a
Dude,
van.
Chris has
the
a
best.
van.
What kind of van you got?
I got a 98 Toyota Sienna.
And then you what?
A 1998 Toyota Sienna.
I was waiting
It's
for that reaction.
it's no. What are you talking about?
Ew.
Normally
Oh,
they're
oh,
like
really?
that,
What
but
are you
Chris's van
What?
is the coolest van that ever lived.
What are you looking at getting, Chance?
I'm probably gonna get like an actual like ProMaster.
You
Alright.
can't get a car until you have your license.
Pro Master.
Yeah, you're talking about these cars you want, Chance. It'd be nice if you had a license.
I'm gonna get a
Probably like a
Rolls Royce.
ProMaster 1500.
Why are you ignoring me?
Okay, see, why wouldn't you go with a nice full size, like a Savannah or a Safari?
He doesn't go
not a
Savannah
fan.
because his sister's named Savannah.
You can get a diesel. You can get a Dirty Max in
Did I
it.
get that right? Do you have a sister named Savannah?
I mean, true.
I think you do.
And they're just
But I don't
better
like-
vans.
I don't like the look of them.
Oh, they look so much better than a ProMaster.
Okay, I don't like the look of the ProMaster either, but I like it more, I think.
I'm disappointed. I want to get down the line either the GMC or the Chevy full-size van. But they're expensive.
Listen. Okay? So if I was able to, I would be driving around. I would have my license by now if I could get a fucking like a 1970s VW bus.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm not
Alright,
gonna lie.
acceptable.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Those are pretty neat.
But they're also expensive because they're pretty neat and very well known.
I'm gonna be getting a Rolls Royce. I don't know if you guys heard me say that.
Are you actually getting a Rolls Royce?
I wish.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
I would do it if I had enough money. Actually, I don't know. I mean, it's a silly way to spend your money, like splashing it on a fancy car like that. Like, there's tons and tons of better ways to spend your money. But it would be cool to have one.
So I'm gonna throw
That
this
depends
out
on
there.
what you're into.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
it's important to know that like buying a nice car isn't something you should do when you're younger. Like I've met so many people that even like I go to college with, and I go to community college, and most of us are there because we can't like afford better colleges, right? And this kid bought a brand new Dodge Charger that goes to my school, and it's like, dude, that's $20,000. You go here to go to a cheaper school, basically, and you buy a good car now. No, you shouldn't. Honestly speaking, if this is me, and if you come from a family of money, then this is obviously doesn't apply to you because you don't have to worry about money. But if you're like my age and you spend more than like $5,000 on a car, you're making a mistake. I think
Yeah.
I think that's
And
a
it's
bad
sad,
idea because, like, I don't know, if you're dropping $10,000 on a car when you're 20 and you're in college, it's like that car is probably only gonna last you like a few years. You might as well get the car. It's like $5,000 for a few years.
Yeah. And it's silly to spend money on new cars in general for anybody because the instant that someone drives a car out of the lot, it decreases in value. So you might as well buy a car that someone was like, "Oh shoot, I don't want this," and they like had it for like a really short amount of time and it looks brand new, like because that's going to be cheaper than the same car brand new, and
Okay.
nothing's happened to it.
So you say that, but my immediate example is my dream vehicle is a full-size van, either the GMC or the Chevy full-size van. But I want a diesel. I want the rear locking differential. I want the short, not the extended, and I want the
You don't want the
dual-
extended?
No. And I want the dual heavy-duty alternators, but I also want all seats inside. Those don't exist.
Why,
You
why
have
do
to
want
buy
seats
one
inside?
new because they have to do it from the factory. What do you mean? What?
You want seats inside?
I want 3-row seating.
I'm going
at
seat.
least.
I'm going seatless.
You go 3-row
I'm-
seating,
I'm-
then you take them out.
Yeah, I'm talking fucking no seats in my back. You have like room for activities, bro.
Are you gonna live in your van? Is
They
what's
do
happening
now
right now?
come out, for starters, and secondly, I know the life. My Sienna setup currently is the front 2 seats, and then the far back rear bench, but the middle seats aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lounge
Okay.
in the back.
Okay, maybe I'll leave in like the way back seat.
It's awesome, and I could still fit a mattress in it.
Ooh. Okay, maybe that's an idea then. Thank you. I knew
What
I liked
size
pets.
mattress though?
Probably
I
just
mean,
like
probably like a twin
double
size.
for now. But if you take out the back seats, a queen fits comfortably. Tested.
You know, I know
Okay.
you're talking about a queen bed, but for some reason, when you said, yeah, queen fits comfortably, I pictured, like, the Queen of England, just like, I like it back here.
Yes, I love it.
It's very nice. Good job, young
I
man.
like that. I like that one more then.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, Chris, you, like, put the Queen of England, like, you let her come in your van or whatever, and, like...
In your van?
And, like,
That's creepy.
yeah, you know, so she
Don't
willingly chooses to go in the van. I want to...
Wow, we don't have these in England.
So she hops
We don't have vans.
She hops in, right? Wow, young man, you picked a mighty fine vehicle. I'm trying to sound old, but I don't know how old people sound.
Yeah, that sounds nothing
That's
like the
not
Queen of
freaking
England now.
I don't know.
What does she sound like?
She's not my chance.
I can't do it either, but you're not doing it any better.
Well, you know, it's called, like the pot calling the kettle black, chance.
But okay, it's nothing like that, but okay.
It's like the pot calling the kettle gray.
But
So
get it? Because he only sees in gray.
yeah, that's
Ah.
quite a joke, chance. They're really funny.
Get it? Because he's colorblind.
Get it? Because
what the
you're
fuck?
gay.
Ha!
I hate everyone here.
yeah.
Let
It's
the
okay,
record show that I am not a fan of any of the other people in this call. This
I was gonna
podcast,
say this
whatever.
isn't a call, so I mean,
Yeah, I forgot we don't do it on Skype anymore.
we haven't in
Thank
a really
frick.
long time.
Yeah, I did that in like a fucking.
There was one time where like this TeamSpeak kept dying or something, and we did it on Skype for that week. But like,
Alright.
episode 117 was when we made the official swap to TeamSpeak.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and this is episode
Oh, wow.
146, so almost 30 weeks.
I'm so
Oh,
glad you did because I get to be here now.
Exactly, because like
I remember when you told me it, and I was like, "Wait, really? What?"
yeah, I mean, first of all, it's hard because I do like TeamSpeak better than Skype. But Skype has things that TeamSpeak doesn't. Obviously, if you want like video chat or something, Skype is the one you have to go for.
Hangouts.
And also,
I mean,
it's more
Google Hangouts,
aesthetically
too.
pleasing
It-
if you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
But that's why I like
You
put a
like that.
skin on my TeamSpeak, and it's at least something.
Yeah,
to
but
look
it still
at.
looks
Can I
straight
make
out
a
of the fucking
background noise
90s.
skin for it?
You know?
Yeah.
Can you put any image that you want?
I don't know actually.
You should put a picture of my face.
It has to be a certain format, I believe.
Oh, okay.
You should
You
put
can
a picture
go
of my
online
face.
and like look them up and stuff.
If I could probably make
Your views would triple.
Sure.
It would like so I get like 50 viewers a podcast. So I'd get like 2.
No, that's false. Your viewers would at least triple with a picture of me as the header
Uh-huh.
for background noise.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
You think that? All right. Give.
Can we sue you
I know
if
that
you're
for a
wrong?
fact.
Okay. What?
Yes, you can sue me if I'm wrong.
Sue you if you're wrong. Okay. What do I get if you're wrong? Like I don't want to sue you.
Well, there's a lot. I have a good amount of assets.
All right. Like let's name a few things. Cause I'll put your face over
well, you
Commander
can get my
Shepard's
computer
face.
for one, and that's you can get my computer.
What
for
I
one,
would
and
do-
That's like $2,000.
Chance, I will put your face photoshopped over Commander Shepard's face on my skin here for an episode.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite face on the set.
Exactly. Because Commander Shepard's face can be your face because you can have any face, yeah.
True.
So it could be Chance's face. So
He can also be gay.
he can be. He can be.
Dun, dun, dun.
So. But
We have
he
to
can't.
show Chance pictures of
He
Cortez.
can't be gay in the first game though.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can just abstain
Yeah.
from anything,
Yeah.
like I did with my character.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you romance him in the second game?
In the second game, no.
Third?
Yes.
Who?
Oh, we all know I abstained from the first and second game for a certain reason. Because I was playing a femship, and then 3
Right.
comes around, it's like, hey, that's pretty good.
Who did you pick? Do you pick James Vega?
It's obvious. No,
I was
what?
gonna say, what do you?
What?
Because you saying something available in the third game that weren't in the other two. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is it Samantha Trainer? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense for a
I
second.
was like,
Yeah, okay.
what option is
I'm like,
there that isn't available in the other
James
two?
Vega. That's
That's actually disgusting.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Hello. I don't. Is that your decision? Like, hey, sure.
I'm appalled that you would think I would go for
I'm
James
sorry,
Vega.
dude. Yeah, we're having nerd talk, and everyone else is trying to slit their wrists. I know. You know, I really enjoy Mass Effect talk, and it's one of the few things that
Yeah.
makes me smile in life.
I mean, I don't mind it.
We should just-
like you guys.
We should have everyone just play it, and then we'll all sit down. And
You know,
just
we should have
reminisce.
background noise plays Mass Effect, and like we all make the
Oh,
decisions
dude,
together
we should
and
all play the
everything.
Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
If only I had it on PC.
Damn.
No, what we should do is like play one. I need to get it, or someone needs to get 1, 2, and 3, right? And like we stream it, and we all make decisions and stuff together, so we all play it together,
Ah.
right? I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. Play a game together. That's a pretty cool idea. Like, or maybe not even Mass Effect. We can just play some game where you make decisions in. So, and we all make decisions together. I think that would be quite the experience. Be a fun, good old time. You think so, Chris?
I would be down as long as I don't actually have to do the playing and just make bad decisions for everyone.
Depending on the game,
I mean,
I'll play.
decisions for everyone. I wouldn't throw.
I'm not throwing. You're clearly throwing. You killed 3 teammates this round. I am not throwing.
Yeah, that's me, IRL.
So, I'm going to talk about Counter-Strike for a minute. I'm sorry, people. But,
It's okay.
there was...
You better be sorry.
Yeah, there was one time on my old team that I played on where we played a scrim, and in a scrim it's just like a practice match against another team.
A scrimmage match.
Scrimmage match for anyone who's doing this sports thing might know. But we played a scrim, and me and my captain only killed each other basically the entire game. Like at the beginning of every round, we'd basically kill each other and then go kill everyone else on the other team. And so every round we're starting like 3. We have 3 people basically, and we won 16-3.
Oh no.
It was so upsetting. Like we just killed
That's
each other
so sad.
and we won. We just would murder the hell out of
That's sad.
It was right, like me and Desi would just kill each other every round. And
Well, that's embarrassing.
and then we teamed up a few rounds and killed the other 3 people on our team. You know, made a truce for a few rounds, and we still won those rounds, like against the other team in a 2v5. I don't know how they were that bad, to be fair. Or we were just that nuts. No, it's that they were that bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, we're not good. Well, it's still not.
Well, I've been smurfing now, so I feel you. Even if it's been in silvers.
Dude, smurfing it's fun because you're like, I feel like a god. This is how pros feel against me.
See, except I haven't actually, like, played with effort a single match yet because I'm still trying to get down in the ranks. So it's more just sadness for fellow players. Like, I buy the R8 every single round and lead the team.
You should rename your account McCray.
That's not a bad idea. My favorite is I play with my friend Sheldon. I think you've played with Sheldon.
Yeah, I played Sheldon.
maybe?
What's his
Okay,
name on
yes.
Steam? Is he Evo Phoenix? Is that him?
Yes.
Yeah, I played him.
Before he bound the R8, he'd start every round with like turning to me and going like, "Hey, Chris, can you get me? Can you buy
Drop
me
me
something?"
that R8, bro.
And I would always drop him the R8, and he'd be like, "Ah, perfect, thanks." Whereas everyone else on the team, would complain. And then he'd yell over the mic, "It's high noon," and rush into battle.
I'm not even kidding. When
It's
the R8
high,
was first
dude.
added and it was like really good, I would yell the same thing, and I've never even played Overwatch.
Well, okay, so on my main, I have a Crimson Web R8,
Yeah,
I
that
think,
is.
and its name tag is It's High Noon.
It's
So that one's
high
good.
noon, and then you just miss every shot.
I'm really good at hitting the shots. The issue is you can absorb a lot of bullets before the shot goes off.
Fair.
So if in anything above like SEM, if you round a corner with a revolver, you're gonna die before you can take a shot. In SEM, you're gonna be able to empty the entire clip into the entire team before you get hit. So
Fair.
it's fun.
Very fair, you know.
Really
You know,
sad.
I'm really glad this podcast. We got one topic off my list. You know, that's.
Which is more than usual.
Oh no.
I feel
We usually get like
successful.
1 or 2, and there's often times when we don't. That's not necessarily true. That's actually I can't actually remember the last time I haven't hit something on my list of topics. Some weeks we hit more than others, but like the thing is like about like the podcast, right? Is that we'll talk about something, but then that like naturally leads to something else. And
Yeah.
it will just keep flowing like that for a while, and there's really no need to have the designated topic, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I will
If you,
go ahead, yeah.
I was gonna say, if you do it this way, you're always going to get topics that people are interested in or want to talk about because they've kind of entered those topics into it naturally.
Exactly. And then the reason I keep the list of topics though is in case there's like silence and no one's talking. And then that's when we hop down to those topics and they're good. You know? Good times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, we're 2 hours in already. It's been 2 hours already. Jesus Christ, it's already been 2 hours. 2 hours, my life just
Yeah.
flashes
It's gone.
on. I don't even remember what we talked about for 2 hours.
Time well wasted.
Yeah. I remember Kyle was here at one point, so was Anthony, and they just
Yeah.
left us.
Yeah, things.
I
Are so
remember
much better.
I wasn't gay at one point.
That was last week, but yeah.
Yeah.
Chance
It's
lost
like
a
10
lot
years
of
ago.
time.
What?
Just forgot an entire week happened between podcasts.
Wait, today's not the 15th?
Oh. Oh man. You there's something you missed, dude. I don't you should check your phone or something, because I feel like there's a few things you might have. I hope you find them.
Yeah.
I hope they weren't important. If they were, it turns out like they were really important, like Chance won the lottery or something and forgot.
I wish.
You wish you forgot about winning the lottery? What? You would forget and collect your winnings.
I hate
That
you.
would be bad.
Don't you want to?
Is he okay? Are we okay?
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't that a movie or something?
Are we okay?
Alright. Are we there yet?
No.
Ah, yes, of course, that's what I was thinking of.
I got you. The shitty Ice Cube movie, yeah, I know.
The movie was great when I was like 7.
I don't know if it was ever good, to be fair.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did like it too. It was a fun movie, I guess.
I remember in the second one,
Oh, there was a
Well,
second
it was
one,
like,
yeah.
Are
There
We
was a
Home?
Yeah, there
second
was,
one?
yeah.
it was it was called like Are We Home?
Yeah,
Yet?
because
or
they
something
were
like
they
that.
were moving like homes, right, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was that like one neighbor who was like super crazy or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he could like run super fast, and he did all this different stuff, and he was like teaching their kid who had asthma how to like counteract asthma,
Mhm.
and then he was like teaching him how to use like a staple gun or something.
Yeah. I remember that.
Crazy stuff in that movie.
It was an insane movie. Didn't he like fall through his roof at one point?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that in like the trailer, because that was probably the only funny thing. Yeah.
Rip.
You know how like there's movies where they show all the funniest things in the trailer?
Yeah, and then they're
yeah.
not in the movie.
Yeah. Like Do you guys remember the movie that was like presidency movie, or it was like a mayor movie between like Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis?
Oh, I do
That was a
remember that
horrible
movie.
movie. Like honestly, really bad.
I don't think I've seen
It's-
it. Which kind of makes me
It's
sad.
really, it was not good in the slightest, and it was not funny. It was funny so for a comedy movie, you would think like, oh, how many times you laugh, right? It's what defines how good a comedy movie is. It could be really like poorly made, but if you laugh a lot, it was a good comedy movie, right? I don't know if I laughed once. Like, and this isn't me being like, oh, I'm trying not to laugh the entire time. No, it's the fact it was not funny to me.
Just not
No,
entertaining.
and like that's disappointing, to be honest.
Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know, and those two guys are hilarious, but I guess it's not in
Yeah,
these
they're
roles.
great.
It's not in these roles.
That's kind of like the movie I was talking about a while back with John C. Reilly. It's called Nine, and he was like this really shy, kind of like almost like traumatized sock puppet, and he wasn't playing a funny role.
That's
it was
weird. I mean, like he was
sad.
good in Wreck-It Ralph,
Yeah.
and which was mostly serious. Maybe not mostly serious, but decently serious throughout.
Okay, Ralph.
Yeah. Like it definitely had it had its own like mix of like serious moments for sure.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I thought it was cute.
I liked it. It was
It's
Wreck-It Ralph was a
adorable.
cute movie. I did like it. I will say that.
Uh-huh. I
Did
don't think
you-
I've seen the entire
You
thing,
should. It's a good movie.
but
Did you
Yeah.
ever end up watching Nine after I talked about it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I haven't watched
dude.
a movie in a really long time, to be fair.
Yeah, me neither.
The last time I watched a movie, I think, was in movie theaters. Yep, it was. It was Sausage Party, and I haven't watched another movie since. It was.
Was that any good?
Oh, okay. So
Was it funny?
I laughed a lot.
I
There
suppose
were
I should
times
ask.
where I laughed, and it just wasn't good.
Mm.
it just wasn't good.
It wasn't what I would call good.
Why is that?
Yeah, why was it good?
Okay, so
I didn't see it.
all right, it was funny and everything, but like it felt really pointless. Like I don't know, there wasn't really a good
Oh, I
plot
mean, it was.
to it at all.
It doesn't seem like a movie with plot from the
Yeah,
trailer.
really.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Well,
supposed to
well,
be.
I mean, like every movie is supposed to have a
I'm
plot.
looking for
I mean,
character development and enticing plot in this movie.
don't make fun of me, people. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not making
Yeah,
fun
we're
of
making
you.
fun of Hydra now.
Yeah.
Great. Wow.
No,
we're
Kat,
done.
yeah, Kat, you aren't. We are.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're guys, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
Because we think
I'm
he's
not making
funny.
fun of him. It's mostly just you, buddy.
Oh.
Well, that's just
I
me
was-
being a prick then.
Yeah, you're
I was
always a prick.
actually talking to my mom about this today, about how with the funny names that we have from the server and like our and nicknames and things like that, like HydroxideAnt,
You saying
like
I have a funny name?
That's so funny.
like
from
Twisted
Monday.
Zodiac.
You
this
saying
is
I
not-
have a funny name?
It's not like a genuine name. Like I don't think you'd ever meet someone named Twisted Zodiac
I have.
and that's their legal
That's
name.
him.
They're just like,
He changed it.
That's his real name.
okay,
Are you saying I have a funny name?
it's not okay.
What's so funny
Kat,
about
are you saying I have
HydroxideAnt?
a funny name?
This is not the point.
Kat,
of
I'm
what
gonna
I
keep
was
getting
trying
closer to
say.
my microphone.
I didn't say you had a funny name. I did not. But my point is that, like, you know, our nicknames and screen names are not casual, normal, you know.
What are you trying to say?
Are you saying you've never met someone named Amp?
No, actually.
I have not met someone named Amp, no.
Then you're
But-
fucking weird. How have you not someone met?
I've
Someone
met
named Amp?
5 amps in my
Yeah.
life.
The people.
5.
My name's Amps. You've met me.
Anyways.
I've met
So-
2 on the ESEA, and one of them's Chance.
Yeah. So
And
I was
one of them is
discussing-
me?
Yeah.
What?
I was
What
discussing.
did you mean on ESPN?
I'm so done. You guys
Alright, no,
suck.
go ahead. Sorry.
Does anyone hear just like a wind blowing?
Shut up. Alright, I want to hear what she had to
Tell us
say
the little
about
girl.
names now, okay? So let's hear it.
Yeah, I was discussing with my mother, the screen names that people have had throughout the years, and whether or not like we changed them or made fun of them or anything. Because, for example, Mr. Magical Hot Dog, my mom always took that as a sexual innuendo. Like, no matter what.
You
she
know,
would
it always felt like it a little
always-
bit, yeah.
Yeah, but like we never openly like made fun of that in the server when we were playing the games or
No,
anything
not
like
often,
that. We
at
never,
least.
we didn't do it. It was not a joke. We didn't take it that way. We just didn't. And so I covered a
We
few
just
other
didn't.
names like Wesker. I called him Whiskers sometimes, and he would get really mad at me.
He took
Yeah.
his name very serious.
Yeah, so I can't think of any more right now. But for example, did we ever make fun of anybody else's screen
Yeah, I'm
names?
sure we made fun of a lot of people's names.
I got
There's
a lot of
three
hate 'cause of my
Is there
spacing,
three room? Yeah, we
but-
probably made fun of him a lot. A lot of people made fun of Blackjack's name.
Oh, really?
The rapist.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
Blackjack, the rapist.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I used to call it Tipex, like Tripex
Yeah.
and Tip.
Oh, Tipix got a lot of funny nicknames. And then
What?
Tibley
H-Ven.
did too. Tibley did too.
See, most of Tibley...
Tubley.
Yeah,
Tubley.
Tubley.
Tubley, and then there was like... How about like Tibley Niblet?
Well,
I
that
always
was his
called
own.
him Tibley or Tibbles.
Tibley Niblets was his.
Tibbles.
I called him
Ah,
Tibbles all
Tibbles.
the time. Yeah, actually. Good young Tibbles.
Oh man, I just thought of
Or
a good one for
Tibble
Tibley.
nibbles.
Yeah, he put
Nibbles.
Tibley
Tibliography.
Tibliography. I would read a Tibliography.
Bibliography. That's
A
so
Tibliography, I would read that. I'd totally read a Tibliography.
Or Tiblographical
And all
map.
Tibley Thanksgiving.
Uh,
It's everyone's Tibley at Thanksgiving table.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever made fun of your name though.
My name?
HydroxideAnt, yeah.
No,
Like,
I don't really think
It's kind of
so.
just a screen
No.
name.
It's too long and doesn't rhyme with anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Twisted Zodiac, Twitted Zodiac.
Yeah.
But that, like Nathan, you know where that came from, right? Yeah, because you didn't you make? Was that on Evolve? That was
Well,
on.
Alright, it actually originates from a lot farther before Evolve.
Okay.
I was playing League of Legends with Connor Van Dyke, I think it was.
Did a lot of Connors at
It
one
could
point.
have been Jones. I'm pretty sure it was Van Dyke because he was playing Caitlyn. And I was playing... No, I wasn't playing Twisted Fate. That's why he was like making fun of me because my name was Twisted Zodiac, and then the account got hacked because I gave it to a friend.
Oh, no.
But he was like not even. He was in chat. He was saying not even playing Twisted Fate, and then he like one time while talking to me, he just like forgot the S or something and called me like Twitted Zodak.
Twitted
That was-
Zodak.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's
That's what you're saved in my Skype as.
Twitted
Why?
Zodiac.
I remember we were talking about it in the podcast or something once. Or maybe after the podcast or before the
Yeah,
podcast.
Favorite Twitted Zodiac.
And I was like, oh my god, I love that. And then I saved you as Twitted Zodak.
I don't know. I actually
was-
do like
I-
the name Twitted Zodiac though.
Yeah, I think it sounds
Like,
better. Twitted Zodak.
I feel like it would be cool if the name that I originally chose wasn't Twisted Zodiac. Like if I had started with Twitted Zodak, I'd be cool with it. But it feels like it's almost like a mockery of my name now.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. I feel that.
What, Twitted Zodak?
I feel that. But I don't know.
Rip.
I think it's funny because it's like it's so close to your name. Do you remember all the names that Dave went through? He was
Oh,
like a
dear
golf
Lord.
ball
Oh, my.
for a while. You remember that? You remember that phase?
He had that.
Yeah, where like we would
Where he
like
just,
hit
like,
him.
kept jumping.
Yeah, we would just push him with a crowbar and he'd fly. Like
He would just go
yeah,
flying.
like he had a
Question.
yeah.
What was everyone's name before their current name that was like really shitty? Or like, what was your original name
Oh,
that you went
dude.
by on games?
On
We should all change our names in TeamSpeak.
On
to it.
TeamSpeak? Okay, let's do
Yeah.
it. I'll do it.
And we have to do a countdown
see the
when
Okay.
everyone's ready.
Is everyone ready?
Oh,
I'm ready.
sure.
Well,
Okay.
wait, not Chris.
3, 2, 1.
See, the thing is,
Who's Stink Laser?
so I will.
Done.
So the thing is, HydroxideAnt was my first internet name.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was Unitivoke 6.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dud bug, Chris? What?
Yep, that's pretty cool. I like that.
And then Stink Laser, and then yeah, Cat RTD7. I know that one.
Yep.
These are beautiful.
You know, I don't. So like, there was this one point where like, I had half of an account on YouTube, where like it was only half mine. It was called Vertigo Scissor. But it was only, that wasn't like a name I went by. It was just, but like other than that, like I guess I used to play on Xbox, but like it wasn't even my account. So like yeah, HydroxideAnt is my first one. I was kind of stuck with it.
Yep. I mean, it works. It's not cringy.
Uh,
Like Stink Laser.
Hey.
Or Unitive Oak 6.
Yo, Dudbug's a good name though. I
Yeah.
think
Unitive.
Chris
I
comes
think
up
mine
with
is the best.
Unitive
one.
Oak.
Mine's the
Unitive
one that's,
Oak.
I don't know.
It sounds like one of
Dude,
those
I
things
like.
Maybe
both.
was that the.
It really does sound like I
I like
Cat. I
Dudbug.
think this is what you're gonna say, but I really this sounds like one of like the Xbox generated nicknames. That like
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, see,
That's how I got it.
okay, that makes so much sense.
Or like Pop
It was-
Tropica. Did you guys ever play Pop Tropica?
Pop Tropica. Yeah.
Do you guys know the names, like the random generated names that they would
Yeah.
come up with? Like my name is Greedy Leaf. Greedy
You're
Leaf.
greedy leaf.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then like all the funny, it's just ridiculous. The names that they come up with, it's randomly generated. So like, I don't know. It would be an adjective and then a noun, and then it'd be totally random. So
That's great.
Unit of Oak.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into picking HydroxideAnt though. Like I had like a whole list of names that I came up with, and then like this came to me in the science class once.
Yeah.
I had a whole list.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry class. I told the story in the podcast before, you know.
No, it was obviously physics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hydroxide.
Learning about hydroxide and physics.
And I was kind of stuck.
That
And
makes
then I
sense.
went to I made it for a YouTube channel because I'm like, yeah, when I have my laptop and do YouTube videos. And
Yeah.
I made the YouTube channel HydroxideAnt, and then I went on Dillman and never had a choice. I was like, no, people know me by this now. I can't just change my
that's why I
name.
never changed Cat, because people
Yeah.
knew me as
I
well.
one
I
time,
tried to change. Didn't work.
didn't you change your name for a little bit? What was it?
Yeah, I was Minnow Wet
That
for a
was
little
it.
while.
Yeah.
I managed to get my change in before everyone knew me by it, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to change. your
Yeah,
name.
I would have never let Dudbug down.
It's still my login for Steam, so
Alright.
I still
What's your
have it.
password?
Zelda.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. And it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
need the.
I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of emails and attempted login.
And then it's gonna be like, you're like on your phone. It's gonna pop up like, why does it say my code? All right, I'm gonna say this out loud just in case.
Just yell out my code. That'll work.
You know, just in case someone's trying to get in here, you know, and they need it.
Yep.
But you know, I'm glad we had that moment of Chance. I actually do like Unitive Oak 6. It's such like a
Exactly.
yeah. I mean, like C-Nanner's got his name from Xbox Live generation,
That's so stupid though. I hate his name.
but like he is like one of the most famous YouTubers. So
I think that name's so stupid. See nanners. I hate the word
Nanners.
nanners though. That's probably why.
Infiltrators.
It annoys me.
I used to like C-Nanners a lot back in the day. I will throw that out there. Dude, his hidden video, his Morgan Freeman hidden video, was like my favorite
dude, a
video.
classic.
Such a classic.
Even if you don't like him now, you have to like
It was
that
such a good video. Like,
Classic.
it honestly was.
Instant
Yeah.
classic.
And then, like, the reason I liked it so much was because what Gassy Mexican did in it. He was Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
And see, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good times. You know, we're
Yeah.
2 hours and almost 20 minutes in. So I think I'm gonna end this one, guys.
We could wrap
We're
it
gonna
up.
wrap it up
Yeah.
right now. So I thank you all for being on the podcast, and thank you all for watching. And this has
Thanks
been
for the comments.
Yeah, thanks for the comments. This has been Background News episode 146. See you guys.
Bye.
Boy.
Yeah.